Good evening. It's the morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel, and I'm live, and we are back with the Hollow Knight Silksong Pogo Only challenge. Here we are with day 2 of the worst challenge ever known, ever made, ever concocted. The worst challenge ever known to mankind. Silksong Pogo Only. In the last stream, which was on Thursday, so I didn't get to stream yesterday, but I have a couple hours this morning to do a little bit of streaming, so I'm like, all right, let's get it done when I have it available. Oh shoot, dude, I was supposed to farm rosaries. I totally forgot I wanted to do that. Baker, Act 3, very simple. All you have to do, it's not very simple. That was a complete lie. For Act 3, you have to get the fleas to their final location. No, you do not need every flea to do that, but you have to get them to their final location. And you have to do every available wish that there is to do, which I believe includes getting all the maps from Chakra and doing her wish, I believe. Okay, so in today's stream, I kind of in last stream I really went around and did like and got a lot of the main story progression done. But now that I'm here, I'm like ready to go around. Oh, I don't need this. And kind of just do a lot of the side stuff and re-explore through the areas, make sure I'm doing all the quests and that kind of thing. So let's first and foremost travel down to Bellheart, or Bone Bottom. I mean Bone Bottom. How do you see Baby Hornet? That's the last thing, dude. Final Judge. You're not even, bro. Baker, you're not even in Act 2 yet. Why are you talking about Act 3? You're going crazy, man. Bone Bottom. Baby Hornet is at the very, very end of the game as well. So the way to see Baby Hornet, you have two options. You either look up a YouTube video, or just continue playing through the game. No, the fleas are at Final Judge. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, yes. That's their second or their third location, I guess. We need to get them past there. I don't know the exact number of fleas that you need for that one, but I do know you just need to keep progressing them. All right, I'm gonna do this real quick. Alright, we got a lot of things to do here. I think the first two things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get both the Wanderer's Crest and the Beast Crest. I'm gonna go get both the Wanderer's Crest and the Beast Crest, and then I want to go to Eva and upgrade my weapon. That's gonna be like my first objective right now. Here, let me take a rest of this bench, and I'll be able to travel back here a little faster. So I don't think we're gonna make too much progress in like the story, I guess, of the game today. I don't think we're gonna make too much progress in the story of the game. I'm just gonna try to make tie up loose ends. Ooh, I guess you could say tie up loose ends and stuff like that before before we do progress more into the story. Alright, we got the low-key, one of the best weapons in this game here. Can you get to every area except Abyss in Act 2? No, there are some areas that are Act 3 only, aside from just the Abyss. It is not only the Abyss and nothing else. Okay. Alright, so this combat challenge could be a little interesting with only pogoing. I guess we'll have to see. So far, so good. Now that I have, like, wall jump and stuff like that, I can maneuver around the enemies a lot more effectively. So dodging is a lot easier, even if attacking isn't really any different. You know, actually, what makes attacking easier is the umbrella, the parachute. With the parachute, it's a lot easier to line up the pogos when I need them. All right, you should be pretty easy to pogo. All right, taking like way more damage than I'd like against this charging dude. Nice. Nice. Let me heal up here. I think we got 1 or 2 more waves of this. Okay. You do 2 damage with your thing, so I want to be careful of that. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, you're dead. Good. Nice, you're dead. 1 more round. Dude, these guys are freaking dodging all my attacks perfectly right now. Alright, I just need 1 more hit so I can heal, please. Thank you. Alright. I would have liked to have targeted 1 dude and like taken down 1 of them, and then so I could have dealt with the other 2 afterward, but I kind of was spreading around the damage a lot more than I'd like. Okay, hold on. Let me not die to this 1 guy. Oh my god, there's no shot I actually just did that. How did that actually happen just now? Joy Boy, I can't believe I just sold so heavy and then look at chat and read that message. You put your faith in the wrong man, I guess. That was just awful. That was just embarrassing. Yo, Maximus White, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It's just a challenge run, so Sija? I'm not sure. I cannot tell if I'm reading that name right. I do not think, Baker, that I do not think I'll be able to say the same in this challenge. I can respect the power of the Beast Crest when it comes to like boss fights. I can respect the power of the Beast Crest when it comes to boss fights, but in the Pogo Only challenge, I think the Beast Crest has like the worst Pogo by a wide margin. The Beast Crest has the worst Pogo. All right, I need you to come down, and then I can Pogo you. When you're so high up in the sky, there, it's not exactly easy. Wow. No. What are you talking about? That's so annoying. I accidentally smacked him. Real gamers do their run back screaming profanities. True, bro. Bro, truth nuke. I mean, bro, if Alexander Hamilton himself thinks that the Beast Crest is OP, like, who am I to argue with Mr. Hamilton, bro? Who am I? See, if I knew anything about... If I knew more than the very, very basic stuff about the Hamilton play, I could make so many funny jokes about that. Unfortunately, I don't. Unfortunately, I do not. I know Elizabeth Schuyler. I do know Elizabeth Schuyler. I don't even know the name of the dude who he dueled with and died, though. That's like the most important one to know, I feel like. Alright, come down here. Do not. Okay. That was a little unfortunate, but still net positive. Healed at least 1 health there. Nice. Okay. Dude. Alright, that's fine. I just need 1 hit and I can still heal to full. Perfect. Aaron Burr, sir. Yes, there we go. Aaron Burr, sir. There we go. That's the one I was thinking of. Alright. I think this is the last wave of this guy, and I'm not gonna fucking accidentally do a normal smack or take 4 hits from the same enemy for absolutely no reason. I'm just gonna win. There we go. Like I should have done on the fucking damn first try. Someone got the reboot card. So he's here right now. Dude, true. W teammates, honestly. You know, W teammates. Oh shit, bro. Oh shit. We gotta, it's the A word, bro. We can't, he's like Voldemort. He's he who must not be named. We can't be naming him. Alright, Crest of the Wanderer. Now, under my rule set, I am banning the use of this crest because I feel like it would make the challenge a little boring. It's just it doesn't shake up the normal gameplay of using this crest enough to make it like an interesting challenge to only Pogo. So that, and as you can probably imagine, as well as the crest of the Reaper. Those are both banned in this run that I'm doing here. Because, yeah, just because, especially crest of the Reaper, that's just like brain dead mode. All you do with that crest normally is just spam. So, you spam down air. So, those two crests are not going to be usable. Now they are the only crests that I have right now, so I do need to go. I need to get more crests. The main crest that I'm excited to use is going to be Crest of the Architect. I feel like that one will be a lot of fun. But also, Crest of the Witch could be some fun too. Oh, I forgot to do the save and quit. But actually, now that I think about it, I don't even think it would have worked, so that's fine. Yeah, Crest of the Witch would be a lot of fun too, honestly. And yeah, so Crest of the Architect, Witch, and Hunter are the main ones that I'm like, okay, I can see myself using these. All right, let's go to not really far fields, right? What's gonna be the fastest way into Hunter's March? You know what? I have to actually just like do the whole Hunter's March area. So let me see if I can just straight up get the upgrade to my weapon like now. Let's just see this. Cuz I think I have enough. Yeah, Alexander, I'm on every app you can think of. If you look on the screen, you can see the links to the other channels and stuff. At least theoretically. I would love the support if you want to come over there and you know, drop a follow, watch on the other platforms. That would be amazing if you could. All right, let's go ahead and turn the lights on. It's too dark in here. And then there actually is a decent amount of hidden stuff in this place as well. I don't really actually remember. Do I have to do anything other than what I just did? No, it doesn't seem like it. I don't remember like what the reward for doing double Moss Mother is. I don't really remember, but fighting Bell Eater. Okay, bet. Good luck. Good luck, sir. Good luck, sir. I mean, the Bell Beater is not Aaron Burr, so theoretically you cannot die to him, because that would be breaking the timeline. All right, let's just start off by going to Eva and seeing if my nature is furthered at all. Da Fenestra. Never thought about that. There you go. That's why whenever you lose, you come back to life, but whenever the enemy loses, he's dead forever. That's why. All right, allow insight. Yes. Please be insightful. All right. First evolution for the Crest of the Hunter. Not that bad. So that's like the main thing I wanted, but also I do low-key want the Vesta Crest, so hopefully I can get that as well. Whoa Kitty, Whoa Kitty F. No, hold on. Oh, just Whoa Kitty. Okay, I see it's the L's or whatever are just decoration. It's like XX Whoa Kitty XX. Yo, what's up, Alexander? Yo, valid. Oh, if my nature expands, I'll return. Dude, my nature is definitely expanded. Trust me. Anyway, to your question, Kitty. I'm pretty sure you can't 100% the game while you're cursed with the Witch's Crest, because, like, you will be, like, you need to finish the Winter's Quest, or the Witch's Quest line to get 100%. So you can't finish the game at 100% with that, because, yeah. Yeah, I always love seeing like random ass chats like that, like whatever that is even supposed to mean. All right, is this gonna actually work? No. So you know what? Let me look this up real quick, because I've gotten conflicting information as to what furthering your nature means in the game, and I'm trying to see. Let's see. Eva Silksong. How many tool slots have been unlocked across all crests except the Hunter's Crest? Whoa. Okay. Interesting. All right, so it specifically is tied to the number of the tool slots you unlock with like memory lockets. See, that's what I thought. That's what I heard. Whoa, Kitty, is like it's a mix, and it's not really clear if it's between the number of weapons you found and the number of like memory lockets you used and this and that, like all like, you know, what it actually is. Turns out it is just has nothing to do. I mean, it has nothing directly to do with the number of weapons you found. It is specifically the number of memory lockets you've used, like the tool slots you've used or whatever, you know. And the thing is, like to use more tool slots, you obviously need to have the weapons to use them for. So then it kind of also has to do with the number of tool slot, or the number of actual weapons you found as well, even though not directly. All right, spool upgrade, huge. Oh, yeah, there you go, Alexander. Like that is actually, that's specifically what the wiki said. It not only is it just the number of the memory lockets you've used, it also does have to specifically be like the memory lockets not on Hunter's Crest. Which that I did not know, which is kind of unfortunate because it's like right now the only crest that I actually care about using is the Hunter's Crest. So it's like you're telling me I have to invest, like I have to invest my stuff in other crests right now that I don't care about using. Like I'd have to invest memory lockets into the other crest to at least get the first Vesta crest, which it requires 12. It's not like a low amount. Yo, what's up, Mocha? We're on day 2 of the Pogo Only challenge right now. Got a rune harp. Okay, that's some money. Day 2 of the Pogo Only challenge. I'm last stream we like just blasted through like the main stuff of the game. Today I'm more like gonna go back, re-explore some areas, do some of the side stuff and whatnot. And I just hit that guy like normally because I'm really smart and good at this game. You had 11 slots unlocked, and I got the Architect Crest, and I got the second extra slot. So, you know what I bet it is? I bet, because now, like, thinking about it, using 32 memory crests or whatever, like, that's a lot. I don't even think there's that many in the game. So, every time you get a new weapon, the slots that are in that weapon by default, so, like, the Crest of the Wanderer has the 3 unlocked slots by default, those get added to your total. So that's why getting new weapons adds to your, like, adds to the total, or adds to the progression of it. That makes a lot of sense. No, this challenge, the subtitle to this challenge on TikTok expresses exactly how I feel about doing it. And I know there's obviously a I think it's a health upgrade here. Not that I'm close to a health upgrade. Okay, that's a good start. But I think I could probably get a 1 or 2 health upgrades before Act 2. Which, if I remember where to find all this stuff. Okay, there we go. There's 1. Wanderer, Reaper, Witch, Architects, and Beast. Well, there's also the Shaman Crest, Alexander. Although, actually, hold on. Now that I think about it, does the Shaman Crest even contribute to that? Because you don't even get tool slots in that one. But you can use memory lockets to upgrade it. So, to be honest, it probably does count. Probably does count. Yeah, only 20. This is the Weave Nest, Mocha. The Weave Nest Atla. Which, I'm here. I might as well do this. The expanded Moss Home. Expanded Moss Grotto. I don't know if there's anything here for me, but whatever. I got really what I came for in this area, which is upgrading my weapon. Not as relevant as the normal playstyle having this weapon upgraded, because it's like I'll be able to get in hits a lot less often, you know? So I don't know how actually impactful it will be. But better than not having the upgrade at all. Excuse me, good sir. Oh, you weren't supposed to wake up if I didn't hit you? I literally got right up close to you and you didn't wake up. So I'm like, all right, so this guy's not gonna wake up if I don't hit him, bet. And then I successfully avoided him and he still woke up anyway. Of course. I guess there's nothing up there. What is it that died that I got a hunter's journal for just then? Is the only thing in this area is the Moss Mom refight? The duo Moss Mother? Is that the only thing in this area? Like there's no crests or like anything that I can get? You can only get one mask and a half before Act 2. That's like, that seems crazy to me. Really? There's so many areas in Act 1. But I don't know. I could say that in my play, see, this is what I will say, because in my first playthrough, like my on-stream playthrough, I got to a mask upgrade before Bellheart. Like, not before getting to Bellheart the first time, but like before fighting Widow for sure. I'm pretty sure that was her name. Yeah. The demon or whatever, the Weaver who's like has Bellheart cursed. Like I had a mask upgrade before I fought her. All right, I'd like to focus on the one that I've already damaged, if possible. Ow. I'm gonna take this opportunity to heal here. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm doing good in this fight, although this is not really a fight that I think is supposed to be difficult. Even if you are doing it relatively early like I am. I mean, I say that, but yeah, no, relatively early, because the earliest you can access this fight is right after you fight Widow. Because you need the needle in to get in here, so I would say that what I'm doing right now qualifies as doing this fight early. Ooh, that sucked. I went for the heal there. I might be, yeah. Damn. I kind of got myself fucked by being in the corner for too long. 7 masks in Act 2. Well, yeah, if you're in Act 2, then you definitely can get a lot more masks. I don't even have 6 masks. Well, dude, Bell Eater's Act 3. Oh yeah. So you're behind the curve on that one, Alexander. The mask. Oh, there's a. Oh, okay. So that's another thing that's in this area is a moss berry. Well, let's see. How am I actually gonna get to that moss berry then? Okay, I have to like go around, I guess. Hold on. I guess I am glad I came down here then. Right, come over here, please, sir. Uh-oh, that guy didn't die by a pogo. He died by a big giant stone rolling bug. Therefore, the challenge is invalid. Gotta start over now. Delete the save file. GG's. Alright, that's unfortunate because this fight takes a while and I'm gonna have to start over from the beginning now, which is a little sad. If I can like just get the first one killed, then it should be pretty easy from there. Of course that hits me. Oh my god, look, there's one of the flying bugs trying to get in the room. Or no, there's 2 of them actually. But they can't because it's blocked off. That's actually really funny. Oh my god. Dude. I mean, I'm not complaining that you're not, like, dropping the boulders or whatever. It's kind of nice that you're not, but, like... There we go. Okay, surely you're summoning in the other girl. Wait a minute. Why? Oh, I upgraded my crest, and it took all my tools off. Okay. That's annoying. I was wondering, I just realized I actually don't have the bell charm on right now, the warding bell or whatever, for the safer healing. Which is, like, unfortunate. Like, that's not good. God dang it. Alright. I'm just gonna have to hope I get this heal off. Good. Nice. Alright. Try to get another heal off. I am still technically a little damaged, so... Alright, there we go. I'm getting some good damage right now. Oh, I had my focus built up there too. I was doing good damage. Okay, ow. Of course I dropped right into taking damage. Oh my god, what was that? God dang it. Okay, I'm still alive. Dude, 4 of them at once is crazy. Nope. Alright. Good heal there. There we go. Alright, 1 is dead. Alright, the fight's basically over at that point. And now I just need to actually finish it. But in terms of the danger is pretty much fully gone. The biggest danger here is not actually dying to the fight at this point. It's accidentally smacking the boss normally without a pogo and then having to restart. That's the real danger. Okay. Wow, why did she not have the, like, stun animation above her head just then? That was weird. I'm gonna heal up here. Dang, okay, I actually did a pretty decent job of focusing just one of them, because this lady is still alive right now. Oh my god, that was way too close. Thank god I did not just smack that bug. Oh my god, that was way too close. Dude, wow, okay, there we go, finally. Also, there we go. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the boss did have the stun, like the stun animation above her head then. Okay, what do you get from this? Oh, Weave Light. The most useless fucking tool in the game. I remember that now. Now I remember that. Nah, Lucid. I don't know if you can do double bosses. That's just a normal fight in the game. That's like double Moss Mother. I wish there was a tool that made it so when you heal, the extra mass that aren't healed become... Oh, yeah. Oh, that would be pretty cool. So if you only had two missing health and you healed, and you'd only use 2/3 of the total silk instead of like all of it, that would be pretty cool. All right, this. Now, do I have a single crest, memory crest? I literally do not. That's pretty crazy. That's interesting. I think you should try to get to Witch Crest because the pogo deals 2 hits. Yeah, I definitely will be getting it, but that is a late Act 2 crest. I'm not even in Act 2 yet, so. I'm not gonna like speed run the game to get to it, you know, and not use the other things, but I would like to use it. Yo, Turtle, thank you so much for the rose. I love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. So I need 12 total to get the first Vesta crest, and I have only 6 technically, which is kind of crazy. Especially crazy, like, I remember finding so many memory lockets in my first playthrough, you know? But, like, because they're the kind of thing that, like, I found so many of, I have no idea where to like, look for them now, you know? I don't know where the rest of them are gonna be. Like, that's craziness. So I'm just gonna have to look around and, like, try to find them. I could obviously look up a guide to find out exactly where they all are. That's obviously that's an option, but, you know. All right, so I think I want to kill you guys because, yes, I do need to actually start doing some of the quests, the wishes. So Pilgrim Shawl, that is one of them. Ow. Okay, I actually am one shot now. Never mind, I can heal. There we go. Also, don't mind grabbing the rosaries from you guys either. All right, now, is there going to be something here? Wow, is there nothing past there? That definitely feels like there should be something, like another side to that wall, but I don't even know if there is. All right, now, I don't know if I can even get into the wormways without that simple key. Oh, another berry boy. Give me your berry, sir. I request it. I need it for my druid friend. Thank you for your berry. Hey, which silk shot did you pick? I don't understand what you're asking by that, Baker. I used Threadstorm until I got Rune Rage, until I got Pale Needles. If I am understanding what you're asking, then that would be my answer. Oh my goodness, you guys could not be more annoying, could you? Alright, now, so this is... Alright, let me lock the fuck in. Good. Alright. Now, this is where you kind of leave the wormways and enter this area. So the question is it a two-way thing or is it a one-way thing only? Yeah, it is definitely a one-way thing only. It means the tool, I think. But he said which silk shot? Which silk shot is a spell. It's like not one of the tools, it's one of the spells or skills. No, the silk shot tool. Oh, I totally forgot. I did not even find that one until I fully completed the game. So it's like I got true ending at like 94% or something like that. And so I was like, okay, well now that I have true ending, let me just go oh, I cannot afford that. Now that I have true ending and I'm like have like I had 5-6% something like that left before finishing the game. Let me go around and then like get the rest of the things and then get to 100%, you know? So that was one of the things I was missing for 100% was the silk shot tool. So I just got that and then like I didn't even upgrade it because you don't need to upgrade it for 100%. You just need to get the tool. So I never even did there. Oh, oh, really? I thought you get the silk shot tool, then you upgrade it. Okay, well, in that case, my answer to that is that I upgraded it, or I repaired it in the, I repaired it in Mount Fay. That's what that place is called, Mount Fay. Indeed, that is what that place is called. Yeah, I repaired it in Mount Fay, in that case. All right, so I am taking the wrong way here. Does this place not have music? Like, it does, obviously, but it's like, it's not even music. All right. I don't have a way of... Shit, I don't have a way of pogoing off you. Let's see, what crests do I have? Yeah, no, maybe if I Reaper. No, I don't have a way of pogoing off you. Well, whatever. This doesn't even damage you, I don't think. At that point, you're part of the environment before I pogo off of you the first time. So that's fine. There we go. All right, yeah, you guys are kind of like a mini boss. You're not really like a full boss in terms of how much health you have. So let me. I just wanted to hear what the music in this area sounded like, and it was quite disappointing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this shortcut. Yeah, I don't think I will be able to. Gobble, gobble. Welcome in, Brownie. I don't think there's anything in here. Let's see. Let me take stock of what things I have. So the Garb of the Pilgrims, Berry Hunter. I need 2 more of these. Obviously, got to find the fleas. Got to fight the Skull Tyrant guy, and that's it for here. Okay, that's it for here. Well, this area that I've already been through, the Pogo challenge, the Pogo rules is not like important. If I'm fighting like a new enemy, like the flint bugs or whatever, if I'm doing anything new, I got the Sister Silk Shot, but I wanted the Mountain Silk Shot. It would be cool if we could trade. That would be cool. So what does the Sister Silk Shot do? The Skull Tyrant is immune to Pogos. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I'll play around with it, see if I can get it to where I can, like, if I get the right angle, maybe I can damage him. I'll see if that's the case. And then you know what? I'll also go to I'll get some of the other tools that I might be able to use to damage him. Like, I don't know, maybe if I pogo off of him with the flint slate, it'll damage him. We'll see. I'll try stuff like that, and we'll see if I have any luck. well, this is technically... Oh, no, this is not a new area. Alright, well, let me go get... I don't know if I have to talk to you guys for the flea quest line or if I just have it already, but I'll talk anyway. I've already found 3 of them. That's good. Yeah, Brownie, I would say you should fight the Unraveled. Why not? You should fight all the bosses that you find. Pretty sure I've been here before. Apparently I have. Ow. Okay, I've definitely been up there before. Alright, so let's go to the end of this, like, hallway. Although, I don't know if I'll be able to make it to the end, actually, now that I think about it. Or I think if I, like, take the top path up, I can, or something. Because did I ever even unlock this? No, I did not. So I can indeed not make it to the end of that hallway. Shit, dude. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can go around. Yeah, I do love the fleas. I think the fleas' design are cuter than the grubs, but the grubs' voice lines make them cuter than the fleas overall. But then also, the extra interactability that the fleas have, because you can, like, go to their camp or whatever, ride with them, that kind of stuff, makes them... It re-swings the tide back into their favor and makes them overall the cuter of the 2 factions. The fleas are the cutest. Alright, I mean, I'm already tracking this, so I might as well finish it off. Let me get some soul off of you guys, because I'm a little low on health right now. Alright, have I been here before? No, I haven't. Okay, this is a new area of Bone Bottom. Well, not... Like, it is new for the purposes of this challenge right now. Oh, this is the exit to the witch's chapel. Chapel of the Witch. Wow, I cannot believe I just whipped that. There's no shot. Alright, good. Back to full health. That's what matters. Wow, it's pretty cool that these guys can break those floors. That's cool. Could you guys be any more annoying? I think the answer is probably no. Owie. Yeah, Bell Beast, dude. I'm guessing you just beat the Bell Eater, Alexander. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say you just beat the Bell Eater. That was fucking sick, bro. The pop off I had when in that guy's death like sequence. That is a really cool death sequence for sure. Alright, there we go. I'm like wondering when you're gonna die. Get out of here, freaking rocks. Alright, that is 2 of 3 flint gems. Very swag, very cool. Hey, and it's a flea. Let's go. Ow! That, I could see that being a mistake, bro. Baker, or Brownie. Because that fight has, like, a lot of the ads. And if those ads are the same where they, like, will get Act 3 voidified or whatever, then that fight's gonna be a lot harder than it is if you do it later. You should probably just do it now. Dude, you know what sucks? I should be getting the Pilgrim Shawl or whatever for killing these pilgrims. But because they're part of a gauntlet, their bodies don't actually drop the item that I want, which is kind of annoying. There we go. Right, let me heal up. So wait, what? I don't even remember. What is this for? Hey, look at that, for a memory locket. Well, I actually did need more of those. I will probably use that on the beast crest. Or should I just... Let's see, is there going to be a bench over here? Oh, I needed to come here with wall jump. Okay. I guess I am glad I did this in this order. I guess I kind of do I do want to upgrade the Hunter's Crest. It's probably the crest I'm going to use the most in this playthrough. So maybe I should upgrade it so I can get the, like, use more tools on it. Yeah, where's Flick the Fixer dude? Not funny joke, Team Cherry. I don't know, man. I don't know. You have to find him. Do you know that if you spam RP while using the Whirlwind Magic, it lasts more? When you say the Whirlwind Magic, or do you mean like the... Do you mean the charge attack for the Witch's Crest? Because yes, I did know that. It works the same in the first Hollow Knight with the Whirlwind Slash. The ball. The ball, he says. Well, what? I might not know what you're talking about, honestly. The only Whirlwind attack in this game that I know of is the charge attack on the Witch's Crest. I think it's the Witch's Crest has that charge attack. So if you're talking about something else, then maybe you are telling me something I didn't know, because I'm not sure. Yo, doing this with more. Oh, with the silk thread. Oh, the silk storm, thread storm. What is that? I think actually called. I know what you're talking about now. Thank you, Alexander Hamilton. And yes, I think I did know that you can extend it if you hold it down. Is it what if you hold it, or you have to spam it? Either way. I usually do just when I use that skill, I usually do just go for the normal cast of it. Like I don't go for the extra damage, but I did notice that sometimes you can make it last longer. I'm assuming it takes more of Threadstorm, yeah. I'm assuming it takes more of your silk if you keep it going longer, but it is definitely cool that you can keep it going longer if you so desire. Okay, here's a chest full of rosaries. Owie. It doesn't take more silk? Wow, really? So it's just like a free way to get more damage out of it? That's really cool. Look at me trying to do this platforming section like an honest fellow when I have the movement upgrades to completely ignore it. It does less damage for the extended frames. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Probably still worth going for it if the enemy is like stunned or something. Like if it's free damage, you might as well go for it. If you have the extra silk though, maybe it's worth just going for another cast rather than trying to extend the first cast. Just do multiple casts of it. All right, so over here is the entrance to Deep Docks, which this is where you like drop in from Bellheart, I think. Which I have not done that section of Bellheart yet, which is fine. No, there's no shot. I just did that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, not exactly a big time lapse. All right, let me kill you so I can get your Pilgrim Shawl. No, I don't want you to go into the spikes, though. That's the thing. Okay. Man, it actually is a little more complicated to get through this room. All right, there you go. If you spam it long enough. Well, if it is true that holding it down or whatever, if it is true that it does less damage than the first part of the cast or whatever, then it would be worth it to just only cast it once, or just cast it 2 separate times. And again, that's assuming that like the silk is not a limiting factor. Like we're assuming you have a full bar of silk, you know. Okay, you're right here. This is the last of the Flint boyos that I have to do. Okay, man, that cherry I can already see is going to be annoying to deal with. It's going to be getting in the way a lot. Let me heal up here. Ow. I wonder if the fire explosions that he leaves in his trail, if those do 2 massive damage or just 1. Because the actual contact with them only does 1 damage. Alright, so that is all of the flint gems collected. Nice. Now, I could go ahead and do this mini game. This mini game is definitely something I could go ahead and do. Thing is, I could also just let these fuckers die and enact. Oh, that was the wrong one to upgrade. Oh my god, I was supposed to put a fucking extra yellow so I could have the Magnon. Oh well. I'm sure I'll find another I'm sure I'll find another memory locket soon enough. God, that was so stupid. And for no reason. And for literally no reason. Yeah, so I could do the little mini game with these guys and use all my rosaries in the hopes of getting like a pouch upgrade or whatever. Or I could not do that and then just come back in Act 3 when these guys are dead. Yeah, they do indeed die. Act 3 is not kind to the bugs of this land. That's actually how I found them the first time. Because I guess I never came back in this area to like find them in my own playthrough. This is a new area, right? No, it's not. Okay. Fuck you guys. Yeah, I guess I never like came back here or whatever to find them. So I never like found them in Act 1 and 2 to like do their minigame. What's this, Morgan? Just hold it open. Yeah, so I pulled up on those guys for the first time in Act 3 and just saw their dead bodies. I knew they existed because I had seen, like, in other people's playthroughs or whatever, I had seen them come there and find them. But I hadn't done it. I hadn't found them in my own playthrough. Literally. Bro, Act 2 is... like, the stuff in the Citadel is literally just, like, Legend of Zelda game, like, but in Hollow Knight. I have a nail upgrade, bro. Why are you guys taking the same number of hits it took to kill you, like, without the nail upgrade? That's what I want to know. I got both of the rewards with no misses. Dude, that's actually impressive. I imagine I wouldn't struggle too bad with it, but I also have never tried yet, so who knows, really. Okay, so over there is gonna be like the health upgrade. Over here, I think this is the path that leads to the Skull Tyrant. I believe this is the path that leads to the Skull Tyrant. Man, that was really stupid of me. Wow, the fact that that actually hits me is insane. The fact that that actually hits me is also insane. I need an easy guy to farm silk off of, please. Yes, you qualify. You do indeed. Wow, there's actually no shot you turn like so quickly like that. Maybe you don't qualify. Jesus Christ, I just ate my own words there. Give me your shell shards, you freaking loser. You too. I need to give those to Flick. You come over here. Now you at least can't turn whenever you want, so you definitely are an easy guy to farm the silk off of. Oh, fuck you, bro. Give me these rosaries for sure. There's no way. All right, I just need to hit you once to heal. There we go. That works. So many freaking breakable walls in this hallway, bro. Okay, this is what leads to Skull Tyrant. I'm like 99% sure. But I want to like unlock whatever shortcut is here first. There we go. Okay, bet. Let me also let me fully explore this area before I dip out of it. Especially if oh, I take it back. I did fully explore the area already. All right, now if Mr. Skull Tyrant over here is not going to be possible for me to kill right now, then but before I give up and say like, all right, if this boss is immune to pogos, let me just kill him normally, you know? Like before anything like that, let me just, you know, I want to do some experimentation and see if there's any way to damage him without pogoing off of him. All right, so he's definitely immune to like straight off the top pogos. If I hit him like at the right angle, is it? Nah, I think even if I hit him like on his legs, it doesn't work. Can I like wait for you to scream? Maybe your mouth is gonna be pogoable. No. All right. Well, we'll come back to this later. We'll come back to that later. Rosaries give you blasphemous PTSD. I have not played that game, so I do not. I'm not in on that one. I'm not in on that one with you, but I'll take your word for it. Though. I'll take your word for it. True, Teddy. Just hit him normally. Why did I not think of that one? Why didn't I think of that one? If it comes to it, the only way for me to get to Act 3 is because I have to fight that guy normally, then I'll do it. I'm not gonna spoil the fun of playing the best parts of this game, you know, with this challenge, because there's like a couple roadblocks that technically aren't pogoable. You know, I will pogo them if I need to. Oh, this is gonna be another thing I can't do yet, then. This is for sure a gauntlet, right? Shit, dude. If it's gonna have the bells, yeah. All right. Let's see if I can get the no, because it's gonna have the bells who fly. Well, I'll try to see if I can get them into the fire rocks. Maybe, you know, maybe I can make something happen there. Dude, are you kidding me? I need like one more hit on one of these bugs, please. Thank you. All right. No, this doesn't knock you back at all. Shit, dude. Yeah, and they'll never walk off the edge just cause. Shit, man. I play on controller right now, Teddy. That is what I just tried, but I don't think he never walks into the lava. He never walks into the lava. Dude, Teddy, I know that. This is Teddy, I know. All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, just in case, because I have heard some people say that the text is blocked off, but there is text on screen explaining, not fully explaining, but you know, saying the basic idea. I'm doing a challenge run right now. This is not just like a normal playthrough. I'm doing a challenge run specifically where I can only pogo enemies can only damage enemies by pogoing them. Now, obviously, there are some. You're good. There are some enemies that are immune to getting damaged by a pogo. We just like we're fighting one of them. We're actually just fighting two of them from the freaking Skull Tyrant and those guys just then. Shaw, Adida, get good. I wish they had more of those lines in this game from Hornet. It's so sad that they don't, but it is what it is. Why am I ignoring? bro. That was really funny timing. I'm not gonna lie. That was really funny timing. Why am I not using the Traveler's Crest? Well, that's another part. The full rules, by the way, I haven't said this today yet, so I'll say it real quick. The full rules, if you want to read all of them, are on my like I have a command set up for them on like TikTok and YouTube, or not TikTok, on like Twitch and YouTube, you know. So if you want to see the full rules, you can go over there and do the command to see them. But the short answer to your question, Woe Kitty, is that I have banned the Reaper and the Wanderer's Crest for this challenge, just because I feel like it would take away a lot of the challenge for like something like this. All right, I'd say while I'm in the deep docks here, let me go to the like hidden area or whatever that's like normally hit behind the simple key, because I want to get the flint slate for sure. I want to get the flint slate. I feel like that will make certain things much easier. And I just smacked that guy. Well, good thing I rested at that bench a second ago. Only beast. Yeah, that would be the true. That would be the true making me want to kill myself challenge. Guys, it's Absolute Radiance hard. I'm gonna do Hollow Knight. After Hollow Knight, I'll play a SILKSONG. Yeah, Absolute Radiance definitely is hard. In my opinion, In my opinion, there is nothing in this game that is as hard as the Absolute Radiance, personally, in my opinion. Oh my gosh, dude, Teddy, thank you so much for the gifts, bro. Dude, thank you so much. That's actually crazy generous of you. I appreciate it. I would say the normal Radiance is it's a tough but like decent challenge, you know. It's not anything crazy, especially once you're used to the harder bosses like the Absolute Radiance, you know. But it's not like easy. It is pretty tough, you know. Yeah, exactly. Like I mean, that's me answering that question, not as like how I feel about the boss currently, you know. But it's me answering the question about how I would say the boss would be to someone who's like new, you know. Personally, even Absolute Radiance is like easy. I could probably beat it on my first try right now, you know. Not having to warm up, no practice rounds. But for like someone who has not beaten the boss before, someone who does not have the moveset memorized, like, absolutely, Absolute Radiance is very hard, you know. Same with the normal Radiance. Not as hard as Absolute Radiance, obviously, but still like not easy if you don't know the moveset. Like, Moss Mother, even if you don't know the moveset, is easy because you can, like, you don't even have to learn the moveset to dodge. So she has 2 attacks. Both are very well telegraphed, you know, and you can just dodge them very easily. Radiance, not the same. You have to learn the moveset or just have God skills and reaction times, I guess. All right, what is there? A flea in here or something? Absolute Radiance was way easier for your dad. That's interesting. Like, compared to the normal Radiance? Because that's just craziness, in my opinion. Or that's a lever. Okay. I haven't been to this room either, actually, so I should maybe explore it. I beat the Pantheon 5 1 hour before Silksong was out. That's kind of insane timing. Although I will say you probably had you probably did not need to rush based on how like the fucking servers for every store crashed when Silksong was like first came out. I was not able to actually purchase Silksong and like start getting it downloaded on my computer for like 3 hours or something after it came out, like 4 hours after it came out. Thankfully I was at work at that time anyway, so it's not like it mattered for me, you know, like I still was not going to be able to play Silksong even if I did get it instantly, but for a lot of other people, it caused some problems for them, definitely. Do you know you can crawl up the walls? Yes, I did know that. I did know that, Teddy. Personally, I don't actually find it that useful. I feel like it is literally slower than just spamming jump, you know? To get up the walls. You will get up the walls faster if you just do this rather than doing this. I'm pretty sure, at least I'm not saying that for a fact. That's just what it seems like to me. It's not, I haven't like gone and done testing or like, you know, read that on a wiki or something. That's just what it seems like to me personally. So I don't know. I don't normally find it that useful. Also, it goes completely against all my muscle memory from like the first Hollow Knight game, because there was nothing like that in the first Hollow Knight. So it's just like I got very used to just spamming like jumping up the walls in the first one. Is this one of the bells I need to like bring up? No, it's not. It's just an entrance into the deep docks. What part of this is like the part of the deep docks that goes into Hunter's March? Have I been here before? I don't think I've been here before since I did not have wall jump, so let's check it out. Oh, this is the dude who people were talking about. Oh, yeah, right, brother. I'm not getting caught by you. Oh, see, I might have gotten caught by that. If your only attack that you can actually take me into the slab with is that one right there, I'm never getting caught. But if you can like just like swipe at me. Oh, you know what? I could see it though. If I get gunked up, then maybe I get caught. If I get gunked up first, maybe I get caught. I could see that. All right, well, fuck you, bro. The Warden Fly. So that's how people are getting taken to the slab early. That makes sense. Now, is that just a fast way to get to Act 2? Can you not just use that as the method to get to Act 2? Surely something in the slab, like, you cannot access the Citadel from the slab, surely. That's what I'm thinking. The bells are big. Vatican, yes. I have gotten 100% in this game already. I have gotten 100% before. I got Silksong installed and I have Game Pass. I have to wait like 23 minutes for you to play it. Yeah, that's crazy. Bells are big, like 2 hornets of size. Let him. It's a new area though, I guess. Well, I mean, it's not really. I mean, in this playthrough, it's a new area, but it's not like I haven't been there before. I know what the slab is. There's. I mean, I could get early access into Mount Faye, then not be able to do anything because I don't have the harpoon. Like I could do that. There's not really a point in me getting to the slab right now. It's just like it would be cool to see the sequence, and that's pretty much about it. Okay, you need that one key that's in bile water or whatever to actually get from the citadel to, or get from the slab to the citadel. That makes sense. Now is there more that I want to explore in Deep Docks? I think there is, before I like finish the Deep Docks exploration of this the Deep Docks exploration segment of my playthrough right now. I think there is more I want to explore. Yeah, King, you definitely can miss stuff in this game. For sure, you can miss stuff. Which do I do just want to go into the... Yeah, let me just go into the far fields. Or let me I do want to explore more of Deep Docks, but it's like the section of Deep Docks that's locked behind that simple key or whatever. But it's actually not locked behind that simple key because you can get to it from far fields if you know like where to go. Right now, there is new stuff in this area that I haven't done. Man, those guys are also immune to pogoing? Oh, please tell me that that was just a fluke just now. There's way too many enemies in this game immune to pogoing for my liking right now. All right, so this is a new section. All right, well, here we go. We're about to find out. Once I get these rosaries, we're about to find out. Alright. Are you here? Okay, no. I can indeed hit you. I just need to not hit the top of your hitbox. Alright, you got the 3 swipe there. Oh, you know what? There we go. Okay. That actually was just a complete fluke. When I hit you with that pogo, it was when you were in your like guarding stance. Your guarding stance. So you guys you have no immunity to pogos other than just the fact that you have an attack that makes you immune to any hit at all. And pogos do count as a hit. So there we go. Okay. Well, that's good news. That had me worried for a quick second. Why did I think you weren't gonna like attack me just now? Try to beat absolute radiance without jumping. That you would either just need some godly RNG and hope she does attacks that you don't need to jump for, or be a god gamer with sharp shadow. Well, no, you literally have to jump because you literally have to jump when she like summons the platforms or whatever. You have to like chase up there and like go up there. And if you don't jump, you just straight up can't do that. So yeah, that is not ever happening. There's another flea. Be free, flea. Awoo. Okay. Anything else in this long hallway? Okay, that is definitely not a breakable wall. Alright, let's see what's all the way up here. This is like cool because obviously I definitely explored this area before, but it was so many dozens of hours of Silksong gameplay ago that I do not remember what this area is or like what even is hidden here. And also, is there even going to be stuff, like, is there even anything going to be useful here or not? Is it just going to be... Okay, I do remember this, though. This is where I, like, looped back in from that one side area. Cool. What I'm trying to do right now, I'm doing a challenge run of Silksong, just Pogo only right now. That is the challenge run. All right, let's go. Let's head into the Deep Docks, to the hidden, or this section of the Deep Docks, the hidden section. This is the key section. I don't know what you would call it. Simple key section. Really, it's the Act 3 required section of Silksong of Deep Docks, because the stuff that you do in here is like The real purpose of it is to get to the diving bell that you can only really do anything useful with in Act 3. That's the real purpose. Nah, Baggin, I'm in Act 1 on this run right now. I have not gotten to Act 2 yet. This is just the second. This is just part 2 right now. I haven't even like been playing for that long. I think I probably have under 4 hours on this file right now. The first stream I went and I just grabbed all of the. Oh wow, I need harpoon for this. The first stream I just like grabbed all of the like movement abilities in part 1, the dash, the wall climb, the that kind of stuff. And then like today I'm trying to do some of the stuff that I skipped because I was just like running through the early areas so far. I'm trying to do that right now in today's stream. Please take this. And you know what? I'm looking at this. I cannot get to the flint slate right now. This path into this section of the deep docks is not actually what I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to be able to explore this section of the area, but I guess not. Not at least not until I get the harpoon at least. Wow, that's less than I thought it would be. Can't get the little baby for the witch crest before Act 2. I don't think so. Isn't that the baby is that's post double jump, is it not? You have to get into the area of bile water you need double jump for to get the twisted bud. And I could be misremembering that, I guess. Like, it's definitely possible that I'm misremembering that, but I'm pretty sure you need double jump to get that item, the twisted bud. Yo, spaghetti fruit snacks, bro. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. All right. Well, now that I have double jump or wall jump, I mean, I can do this section. So, I don't really remember fully what's here. I guess other than this platforming. Wow. I can test that hit me. I can test that you're still alive. There we go. Okay, drop in. Where are we dropping, boys? Oh, that was a good explosion. Now this is, I remember this. Okay, I remember this. This is cool. This is good and cool. What? I cannot actually believe that pogoing off that just made me fucking hit that spike just now. Okay, so am I an idiot or what's going on here? I'm going to farm silk off of you now. I think a simple key gets you the flint slate too. Yeah, it does. It does. I thought that like if you knew or if you went in from that like hidden area from Farfields, you could just fully access that area. But again, that's because the first time I went through that area, which was in like my own personal or not my I did do it on stream, but like my first playthrough, I didn't like I did get there with the simple key. I didn't know about that like shortcut or that breakable wall or whatever, you know. I did not, so I didn't remember from that one playthrough that, like, before I got to that section with the breakable wall, I hit a lever that, like, opened a one-way path. Like, I didn't remember that, you know? I just assumed that I would be able to get there. But, so you can access that area without the simple key. But all you can do from there is get that one chest with the craft metal. And then also there's the, like, the place with the harpoon, which... Oh, that was interesting. I'm guessing that like door that you unlock with the harpoon leads to like I imagine surely it leads to the diving bell, so that you don't have to use the simple key to get to the diving bell, right? I assume that's what it is. But the rest of the area you do indeed need the simple key for. All right, please. I'm assuming I can just drop down here, right? Yes, I can. Now what is even over here? The fucking rhinoceros beetle that you don't even have to fight because you can just let it go. Oh, there's the flea. I hear a flea. You're free to go, buddy. I can use Hunter's Crest the entire time. I feel like Wander is easier for pogoing. Well, Jesus, that's exactly why I have the Wanderer's Crest banned. The Wanderer and the Reaper's Crest I do have banned from the challenge, just because I feel like they'd be a little too good. They'd just be boring. All right, you're free to go, buddy. Now, was that good of me to do? I don't even know what freeing you does. I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't feel like fighting you right now. That's for sure. I think that the front of this mini boss is not even attackable. That sounds about right. I fought the one of those guys that's in the Memoriam, but like I haven't fought that one. Even in my first playthrough, I freed him because I didn't realize that, like, I didn't realize what his deal was. All right. Can I rest, please? What? Hello? What the fuck? Look, I stand in front of you. I get the speak option. I stand in front of this. I can't rest. I'm getting denied access. I'm getting denied entry because I broke the wheel. There we go. Now I can rest. What was that? That was weird. That was very strange. Architect. Yeah, the Architect is the one that I'm most excited to try, I think, because it is weird. Exactly. It's not like, it's not as easy to use as something like the Reaper or the Wanderer, but I think it's going to be pretty good, so I'm excited to try it. I'm excited to try it. All right, well, now that I have that other memory locket, let me not sell and actually put it on what I want for it. All right, now I have the magnet on, which is good. It's gonna make rosary accumulation easier. I can't believe I forgot I wanted to grind rosaries before my stream today. I intended on doing that on Friday, but yeah, that did not happen. Okay, well, that's like all of Farfield's explored right now. Let's go to this. Fun fact, you can just use the challenge button to call the Bell Beast if you did not know that. Okay, let's go to Bone Bottom. Now let's just do the wishes that I have. Oh, you know what? No, let's do Hunter's March. Let's do Hunter's March. I want to get the Beast Crest. Hunter's March. So I'll probably best to go in there from the Marrow. Yes, the Pogo from Architect's Crest is the only one that you can actually charge, which makes it just that alone makes it like cooler than the other weapons for this specific challenge. It's also not one of the ones that is just like straight up like nice. It's not one of the ones that's just straight up like, oh, it's an attack that goes directly below you, like the Wanderer's Crest is, or like the Reaper Crest is, you know? So it's actually, it is still like it is still adheres to the soul of this challenge. It's not just like a, well, you're basically just playing the game normally at that point, you know? Dude, I'm stuck at this enemy in the Underworks. Tell me more. Tell me more, Baggin. What enemy do you find yourself stuck at right now? Alright, screw you, bro. Nah, I wanna just fucking smack this guy up, but because this is, I've already been here before. I don't need to do the pogoing for this guy, but I'm only even fighting him because of the charm or the Pilgrim Shawl, so I kind of do need to attack him with integrity and pogo him. All right, Hunter's March. Now I am very overqualified for this area right now, so I feel like this is going to be quite easy, but we'll see. Maybe this guy will be tough with only pogoing. We'll have to see. I like don't think so, but with dash, this guy is like a piece of cake, I think. Dash specifically. The first time I fought this guy on my first playthrough, he probably only took me 3 tries at most. I definitely died to him on my first try, but I think I got him on my second. But with dash, this guy's easy because the only thing that's like hard to dodge is like when he does his jump. If you don't have dash, you really can't get away from it without walking under him. You have to walk under him when he does his jump attack, and he has not jumped a single time. What's up with that? I really could not tell you. That was maybe pogoing him just kind of breaks his AI and he never does the jump if you pogo him. That was interesting. No magic / red tools is one of the it is one of the rules, yes. Now, no red tools. I think I wrote that in the rules, but specifically it's none of the red tools that like are projectiles in and of themselves. So for example, something like flint slate, I can use that because flint slate is not like a shuriken I throw out that like deals damage to an enemy if it hits, you know. It just a buff to my weapon, you know. The flea brew, I can use that. The lifeblood injector, I can use that, right? So it's not all red tools that are banned, but it is all magic that's banned. There's no, I don't think there's no like magic that's like a self buff or anything like that. So magic is fully banned. Offensive red tools, I mean all red tools are offensive, but you know what I mean. The red tools that are attacks in and of themselves, those are banned. The one at the gate, I got to it and died immediately. It is a tough fight. I would say, I would advise against spending too much time in the air because it can be kind of tricky to dodge his attacks if you're like trying to pogo him a lot. So stay on the ground and get comfortable with using dodge a lot. Dodge up to him to get a quick hit and then be ready to dodge straight back away because you need to like dodge his attack. And when I say dodge, I really mean dash. It's not the attack. The skill isn't really a dodge. You don't get any iframes for it. The dash, not the dodge. That fight really you need to be good with using the dodge. Now the only thing is you have to really use the dodge a lot and be comfortable with using it, but it is also very important to know when to not use it because in his second phase when he does that attack, like you do not want to be dodging because you need to be like be very precise with your movements. So at the end of the day, practice makes perfect, and that applies to every fight, you know. So but those I guess would be my tips for that specific fight. But yeah, it doesn't matter how many tips you get. Like at the end of the day, like you practice makes perfect for those fights. It's one of those arenas where they spawn enemies and they put a mini boss and a flying enemy at the end. It's so annoying. I would just take tools to like spam tools, get rid of the flying enemy, so at least you can just 1v1 the mini boss and like, you know, see how that goes. Man, I really thought that was gonna be a memory locket, but it was just a rosary necklace. And now I'm a little disappointed. Well, that's annoying. I did not want to fall down there. That's annoying. Alright, well, I do not feel like fighting you guys. Oh my goodness, that man tried to snipe me just now. Nah, just use your silk skill on the ads to instantly take... Yeah, that's... So silk skill is also a good idea. I said tools, but whether your tool would be more effective or your spell would be more effective, like, yeah. The strat should be to isolate the mini-boss. Get rid of the ad as fast as possible. And I don't just mean focus him down. I mean, like, use your resources to do it. You know, if you have some silk, use silk spear, or if you have maybe thread storm or something, would probably be even easier to hit it with if it's a flying enemy. If you don't have any silk, then just spam your tools to get rid of him quickly. Okay. Is Chakra gonna help me out in this fight still? I wonder, because I'm kind of like... Chakra's not here anymore, I don't think. Chakra's well past this point. But maybe she comes back and helps me fight? I don't know, we'll have to see. I've already freed Bellheart, so I think Chakra's in Bellheart. I don't think I'll need... Not that I'll need her help in this, but it's a very cool moment when she comes in and helps you fight, so... I do want her to come. I want her to help. Alright, you are not immune to pogos, right? Well, you're immune to pogos because I can't seem to fucking hit you. So in that sense, you are. Alright. I want you to dash toward me so you're on the ground. Like that. Perfect. Whoa. That was close. Alright. I have enough to heal. Man, okay. The fighting against this guy is a very slow battle. Especially because he's so damn tanky, brother. Jeez Louise. But I can get some hits on him when he does that, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Chakra's coming, boys. Mommy Dami is not coming to save us this time. We gotta fend for ourselves, boys. Alright, well, we've learned how, of course, learned how annoying the flying guy is to kill, so I'm not gonna go for him first. Okay. Oh, if I get you in the corner like this, though, oh, it's over for you. That was some excellent damage. That was sick. All right. If I can get them in the corner, they are much more prone to taking damage. So hold on. Does this mean that I'm not going to be able to buy the map at all in this area because Chakra's not here? That's a little unfortunate. That's actually more than a little unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate. I won't lie. How many phases does the last judge have? I think she 3 technically. Oh Jesus! I can't believe you spoiled that for him, bro. That's such a cool moment to figure that out on your own, or just get rage baited because you didn't realize it until too late. Oh well. I would say, I mean, I think technically she has 2 phases, the last judge. But if you want to count her desperation thing as like a 3rd phase, then I would say that's fair. Alright, I could only get here with the float or with the run. Is there anything up there? No, there's literally not. There is not. I mean, you don't have to apologize to me. Did I 1v1 Chakra? I didn't find her until after I started Act 3 on like where she is that you can like 1v1 her at. I never found her there, sadly. Dude, I swear to God, I actually almost like hit that guy not pogoing, and I would have been so mad at myself. All right, bench me father, bench me mother. Guys, let me just rest at this bench. This is a very normal looking bench. Let me just rest at this bench real quick, you guys. Okay. You can. It's like a side thing. It's not necessary. You fell for the fake death? Yeah. Oh, Widow was rage bait? LOL. I felt like the fight ended too quickly. I knew there must be more at that point. Like, so I was like, oh, dude, there's no way they built up this fight so much. Like, this is the reason that the whole city was haunted, you know? And it ended like, it ended right after that. Like, nah, there's got to be more to it. So I was kind of expecting the hidden Widow phase to be there. But very cool, boss. Widow is a very, very fun fight. I think I'm trying to think what is my favorite fight in this game. It probably is First Sinner, which I have no idea how I'm gonna fight First Sinner in this challenge, bro. That is gonna be an experience. All right, boys, we officially do have enough shards to buy, or not to buy, but to do that one quest, the Bellheart quest. So that we're chilling there. Okay. Can I buy both of these? I actually, no, I'm a little short, but I am going to buy both of them. First of all, because Fractured Mask is unironically like a very, very good charm, so I do want to have that equipped. But also, I need 140, so 60 is not going to cut it. Unfortunate. I have to pop this big one. Also, Curve Claw, even though I can't actually use it, like it's an offensive crest that I won't be able to use, it is, I do want to get, or not crest, offensive tool. I do want to get the Architect's crest, and you need a bunch of tools to get that, so I am gonna buy that. Is Fractured Mask really? I have it, but I haven't equipped it yet. Dude, Fractured Mask like came in so clutch for me on my first playthrough. Like, first of all, it's probably the single best charm in the game if you're doing like Steel Soul. First of all, oh hello. But also, like, it is just straight up good, dude. You are really annoying. It is straight up good, and the main reason it's good is because it can take 2 masks worth of damage for you when you like from just 1 mask, you know? So like, let's say you have 2 masks of health left. If you get hit by a 2 mask damage, like you'll die, right? But if you have Fractured Mask on and you have 2 masks left and you get hit by a 2 mask damage attack, you'll live. You'll live on 1 mask, right? But that makes sense because you have the Fractured Mask on. But also, what might not be as obvious immediately, this also works. If you have only your 1 mask left, your Fractured Mask left, and you take a 2 damage hit, you still will live. It will take both massive damage and like tank both of them for you. And that, because of that, it's very good in my opinion. All right. This is going to be a huge... This is just going to be a mega test of endurance, bro. Like, I just don't think I'm never going to be able to kill the guy in the air while the big guy's still alive. So I have to kill the big guy while, fuck. I have to kill the big guy while dodging the guy in the air. This is going to be annoying. Jesus, the punishment for if I accidentally do a normal hit is I just save and quit out. So effectively what that does is just puts me at the last bench I used. So if I'm like in the middle of a boss fight, I have to restart the fight. If I'm in the middle of exploring an area, I have to like reset my progress in the area. Ow. Ooh, that's bad. Man, that was bad. Okay. Yeah, the flying guy for this is so bad for me. It's just like the last hit from a dog armor in Minecraft. A dog armor in Minecraft. Dogs have armor in Minecraft now? Jesus, bro. That game is so different from when I last played it. That's insane. Dog armor in Minecraft. That's crazy. Yeah, this fight is bad enough as it is in a normal playthrough. For this fucking challenge I'm doing, like, oh my god. Literally, I was about to say, like, I think the strat for me might just be to basically pretend like the flying guy doesn't exist. And then as soon as I, like, have that thought, I get hit by him. So it's like, I don't know. I kind of do have to dodge his attacks, too. And I'm already one shot. Oh, my God, dude. This flying guy. Nope. Oh, my God, dude. Wow, it's amazing how much adding that flying guy makes this fight more challenging, bro. It's actually amazing how much different the fight is with that dude there. Wow, it's an awful start. Missing my chain of pogos for no reason. Heal up here. Wow, okay. Wow. Can heal. Okay, good heal. You know what? I'm literally every time I die, I'm at a bench and I'm not equipping my fractured shirt mask thing. So that's stupid of me. Not saying that would like make this fight easy or anything, but it would definitely make it make me a little more tanky. And I'm dead. God damn it. Currently on your way to this fight, the same mini boss I rage quit last night. It do be like that. It definitely do be like that. All right, let's this is like one of the most useless charms of the game. I fucking hate that tool, bro. It's like in combat, you are never like getting your main source of silk as the silk that regenerates. That's number one. Number two is, it's not until like the last fucking section of the game that you even have enough like base silk that you can regenerate. That is like a useful amount, you know? One is useless in combat. Literally useless. One does not help you in combat. Two is like, it's like, you know, it's a little better than one. It is better than one, but it's still not like significant. It's not until you get all three that it's like, okay, that actually is like a good amount of silk to have baseline regenerated. But when you're in combat, you're regenerating your silk like from getting hits off way more than you're ever getting it from that, you know? So I don't know. Oh my god, the bell just came in such clutch for me just then. Yeah, look, I can pogoing you is not easy. Maybe I should go for the flying guy first, dude. Because now that I think about it, it's a lot easier to dodge the big guy while going for the flying guy than it is to dodge the flying guy while going for the big guy. Never mind though, big guy's down. All right, big guy's down. Just don't sell here. Just don't sell here. All right, I just need you come into this corner and like dash me. No, don't throw, dash me. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Beautiful. No. Oh, I messed up the input. Oh. Dash me again? No. Dash me again. Dash me again. All right, that was some good damage, though. One more of those, I think you're dead. Come on, buddy. Stop spamming, buddy. Come on. All right. I guess I could have just been doing that from the start, so that makes sense. There we go. GG's, boys. GG's. All right, that was a fun challenge. That actually was decently challenging, too. It was just the right combination of enemies to make it pretty hard to deal with them. And this is a shit ton of rosaries, bro. Oh my goodness. 400. Wow. That is a nice little cash injection. That is very nice. The healing for the witch deals damage. Will you use it? I never thought about that. I have not thought about that, Kitty, yet. So that's a good question. For my real answer for now is we'll get there when we get there, and I'll think about it. I'll see how it plays. I'm gonna say the only way to actually heal with the witch is by damaging the enemies, right? If I use the heal, does it heal me even if I don't deal enemies? Even if I don't damage the enemy with the heal? I beat him at the Coral Chambers now. Let's go, Baggin. Good shit. I got you. Yeah, I got you, Victoria. And good luck with your fight as well. Good luck. It's a fun fight, honestly. I mean, the big guys are fun to fight, so it's an interesting extra challenge when the flying guy is there supporting him. So it's not really fun because it can kind of feel BS, but it's also like the big guy is fun to fight. So just in general, you know, the damage is what heals you. Ooh, wait a minute. Chakra's gonna be here still? What the hell? If she's here, why didn't she help me in that fight earlier? Poshanka. Man, that's strange to me. Okay, well, let's obviously buy this map. And I'll just see if I can buy out like your stock, really. I don't really need the marks now that I think about it. I think I have one of the marks already. Let me see. Yeah, I only need one mark for now. I don't need to spend money on the others. Those are more useful for a first playthrough when there's like things that you want to like not just mark that like, okay, I want to come here, you know, and do this at some point, but also like, oh, this mark means that there's an NPC here. This mark means that I need double jump for that. This mark means this, you know. All right. What is this for? There's nothing over here. That doesn't seem right. It feels like there should be something over there. Did I just realize that tools are so good? Yeah, tools are very busted in this game, for sure. I have them. The other boss here and Final Judge are ready for Act 2. I've been exploring. I mean, that's the intention. If you're, like, at a boss where you're, like... Every boss with enough, like, tries, you can win, you know? It doesn't matter how many mask upgrades you have, how many damage upgrades you have. Every boss with enough tries, you can win, right? That is, like... This game is designed like that on purpose. However... The intention is, if you come to a boss where you're like, well, obviously I could beat this boss if I literally tried for like 6 hours. However, I am like, I do not feel like I am ready for this boss. The intention is, don't fight the boss yet. Go explore other areas, you know, find other things, and come back and try again later, you know? So that is definitely the intentional way to play the game. Oh, okay. I was not expecting there to be spikes there. Now, this fight, I'm kind of interested to see how this one will go, because in my first playthrough, I made very, very good use... Wow, I cannot believe I took damage there. I made very, very good use of the Threadstorm ability to clear the ads, you know? But I'm not sure how it's going to go for this fight right now. Well, it's a really good start. I meant to smack your cage, not you. It's a really, really good start. That indeed, Woe Kitty. Indeed, Woe Kitty. That is what makes it a Metroidvania. Vadia. That is what makes it a Metroidvania, for sure. Alright. Fuck you, you dumb cherries. I am not going to be bouncing off of you. I'm just going to be jumping over you. Beautiful. I'm glad that I verified that I can do that. Okay. I think in this chapel, surely once I, like, get through it once, not including the boss, I can open this, right? Surely I don't need to go through this entire platforming every time I do a try on the boss. Now, I'm saying that because I'm assuming this boss is going to take me more than one try. Maybe I can beat it on my first try. Let's see. So there will be only one way to find out. Most of the bosses that are like normally considered trickier on a normal playthrough have actually given me are the bosses that have given me some trouble in this run. So yes, okay, beautiful. So this is, I would say, one of the bosses that people consider like one of the harder. Wow, I just got scammed there for some reason. This is a boss that is normally considered one of the harder ones, I'd say. So. Okay, that's a really, really, really good start for me. Wow, that's a really, really good start for me. Okay. I'm glad I didn't put this thought out there, even though I literally am just about to put this thought out there now anyway. I was gonna say, I expect this boss to be like, the boss itself to be really not that bad at all to fight, but when he summons in his dudes, that's when it's gonna be like harder because I'm doing the pogo, and then I go ahead and die to the boss before he summons in a single enemy. So one part of me is glad I didn't vocalize that thought, but then again, I literally just vocalized that I had that thought, so it's still embarrassing nonetheless. All right, let's lock in. Let's just lock in. Okay, see, I almost took damage there again because when he does his scream, I kind of go into like a, I can't actually move animation, like a me reacting to the fact that he's screaming or whatever. All right, so this, I'm like, am I gonna be able to damage you? Yeah, not at all, not at all. The answer is not at all, so don't even go for it. I can only damage you on this attack. God dang it. Yeah, I just have to dodge this. Maybe, like, I don't know. I don't think I can ever safely damage you when you're doing that attack. Yeah, even on the third one, it's, like, not even worth it almost. Ooh, wow. You summon in those guys. That's, like, one of the worst guys that you could summon in. I'm not even going to lie to you. If you're summoning, then I'll heal. The only good news is when you smack down, you can kind of kill your own guys. So I'll probably just let you take care of your own guys. Yeah, I was not supposed to jump there. I'm not sure why he started dashing before he was even like out of the same horizontal level as me. That was a little unfortunate, but that's fine. Oh bread, oh bread. If only you knew. I can indeed side slash. That is true. That is one of the things you can do in this game. But this is that is not one of the things I can do in this specific game. Nah, spells count. Spells don't count. The challenge is not like no normal attacks, you know? The challenge is specifically only pogo attacks. So if I was doing damage with another method, then that, you know, that would be a no-no. Meaning that unfortunately, Crest of the Witch is probably not going to work out. Like I don't think I could let myself use it, you know, well, okay, to be more specific, I can use the Crest of the Witch. What I would be banned from is using the heal for damage. I can use the Crest of the Witch. I would just have to like be okay with playing with no heal, which would be kind of fun, you know. I probably wouldn't use it for the harder bosses where I like would need a heal, but for like certain parts, I wouldn't mind using it. All right, yeah. When you're not summoning, guys, you're not too bad, Mr. Beastfly. You know that? You're really not that bad. Yeah, but there you go, summoning, guys. Okay. I actually kind of can get a hit on you after this attack. It's risky though. It's risky. It's risky. It's not worth it. Yo, there's no shot you just summon in that fucking guy here, bro. You've got to be kidding me. Please kill. How do you... I just watched you slam directly on top of him. What do you mean that doesn't kill him? It's only the point of impact that does the damage. That's so stupid, bro. I mean, I'm still going through slowly but surely. Can you just keep spawning in forever? That's kind of a problem if that's the case. Nice! Oh, that was a huge slam, bro. Thank you, Mr. Beastfly. Thank you. Oh, that was close. I'm glad that attack did not hit just now. Nice. All right, take this opportunity to heal for sure while you're stunned. Could have gotten for the extra damage, but better safe than sorry here, I think. Nice. Nice. Okay, okay. 2 out of 3 of you killing your own allies is not that bad. Nice. Okay, okay. You got one of your other guys again. That's good. No, no. No! Alright, I still have my fractured mask as well. I'm so stupid for that. I'm actually just so stupid for that. Like, I know that is not a safe window of damage. I know that it's not safe, so why did I go for it? Alright, just stay locked in here. I'm doing good. No! My fractured mask. Oh, stop doing this attack, man. I cannot damage you when you do this. It's not even hard to dodge, it's just annoying. And you do it again. Okay. Alright, it's a good heal though. No, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, that's bad. This is bad news bears right now. Okay, you killed your guy, that's good. What are you doing? Slamming down still. Get some new material, bro. There we go. That's the new material I like to see. I need to get more than one hit there. Nice. Whew. Alright, I just need one more hit and I can... No! And I can heal. Nice. Oh, I just might have sold. Okay, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. We're still good, we're still good. Okay. Not full health, but I'm at least healthy. I can take a hit. I can still take a hit from the boss. No! Oh my god. Please, bro. I'm doing this fight in constant low health right now. No! Oh my god, bro. I wonder how close I was there. Yeah. I was a little too sloppy. I was a little too sloppy with the ads. I was a little too sloppy with the ads. That's unfortunate. Yeah, exactly. Witch crest, but no heal. Imagine Beastfly, but summons are more OP and he can destroy the ground. What? I could never imagine that. I could never imagine that, Whoa Kitty. That's obviously that's not something that exists in this game. No way. Yeah, that was probably so close. Like probably like only needed like less than 10 hits there. Indeed. The self-motivation. Just lock in. That's the simple solution. Just lock the fuck in. If I can get a good like stream of like not taking damage so I can build up, oh god, I say that, so I can build up my focus, you know, that's what I could really get some good damage in with like the extra damage from having the focus. But instead I just take 2 hits back to back there because I am a little baby boy and cannot play this game correctly at all for some reason. It sucks because this is actually a fight that the Beast Crest would be kind of cool on, I think. But it's the fight that you need to do to unlock the Beast Crest, so that's not really happening. Nice. Kill your own dude for sure. Okay, okay. All right. It's like risky to go for the damage on that attack, but wow. So bad, bro. For no reason. So bad. Just want to get a little bit of soul from you. Yo! Seraphim, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you for the support. Much appreciated. I'm with this one's for you, bro. This attempt is for you. I'm winning this one because of that. All right, pay no attention to the damage I just took. Please kill your guy, thank you. Yo, do something else, bro. Yeah, not happening. Okay, there we go. What are you talking about? Alright, that was some good damage at least, because what am I doing? Literally, what am I jumping into his attack for? I could have just stood still there and not taken damage. Instead, I jumped into his attack. Alright. That's what the Fractured Mask is for. That's what the Fractured Mask is for. Ooh, that was close. I want some soap from you. I'm not gonna get it, though. Oh, you're gone. You're gone. Good, good, good. No. Safe. Play it safe. Oh. Threading the needle just barely there. No! Ugh, you hitting me there is so annoying. I kept my focus there for a good amount of time. All right, so that's fine though. That's fine. How does that damage me? How does that damage me? Jesus. All right. At least I had enough silk to heal just then. All right, just charge me. No, don't do that. What? I'm sorry, Seraphim. I'm so sorry, bro. I don't know, man. I do not know how. Just barely, bro. Just barely. How like the attack frame portion of that pogo ended, and like I literally sent myself flying into the boss with the pogo, but like didn't pogo off of him, bro. That must have been like by like a margin of pixels, bro. Damn it, dude. I don't know. I don't know how. I was like a little too far away when I initiated the pogo, so the attack portion of the pogo ended, and instead of pogoing off of him, I just fucking like dove head first into him. God damn it, bro. I had so much good vibes going on from the follow there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and I can get a hit off there. When I feel comfortable, when it's safe, it's not too bad to get a hit off there. 1, 2, 3. See, you can get a hit off there. All right. Well, when you scream and you're at the top of the fucking universe, I can't really punish you for it. All right. Real cool, man. Real cool. Good. I was purposely making sure I was baiting you so you could hit that guy just then. I'm not gonna go for the hit there. Again, you're just at the top of the universe, so I can't punish that scream. Of course. That's fine. Good. No. Oh, the bell is so good! The bell is such a good... Dude, oh my god. I got the heal off. And the bell took the hit, so I didn't even take damage after getting the heal off. Oh my god, the bell is such a good charm. If you're not using the bell, bro, where are you at if you're not using the bell? All right. Let me not waste that momentum. I mean, I already wasted the momentum. Really. I'm at 1 health now. Brother, please, please. Any enemy other than that one to spawn in, dude. Any enemy other than that one. Okay. All right. I sacrificed my mask to get that flying guy killed. All right. Couldn't really go for a hit there, I don't think. All right. I'm close to a heal. There we go. There's a heal. No way, bro. There's actually no way. You start your dash animation, but then lower yourself before you do the dash, and it goes into me, bro. There's just no way. Oh my god. It was close. That was close. Very close. Alright. Now you're summoning an enemy. I heal here. Alright. I've also kept my focus for a fat minute, so I'm doing a lot of good damage because of that. Nice, nice. 1, 2. I can get at least 3 when I stagger you. At least 3 for sure. God damn it. That sucks. Alright, yeah, do one of those. Good. What the hell is that? I'm literally holding right. I'm literally moving right, dude. What is that? Oh my god, brother. GG indeed, dude. Oh my god, man. Just barely clipping me. I had enough to heal. I needed a safe window to heal, and literally my safe window would have been after that attack he was doing. I did not realize the angle he would have come up at. Like, I guess me Pogo, like that's so weird because I've done that, like pogoed off of one of the ads he spawns in, not even with the intention of killing it. Like, I'm doing the damage just to get the silk, you know? And then like as I dodged the attack pogo, but it did not work there. I just got punished for it like crazy. Just got punished for it like crazy. All right, this is the one though. This has to be the one. 2. No. Okay. See, it's not fully safe to go for the hit there. Definitely is not safe. Please dodge. Okay. I got the heal off, but unfortunately I didn't. All I really did not get the heal off. I just basically lost Silk because I took damage right after the heal anyway. Oh, you're gonna summon. I really thought you were gonna go for another dash just then. It's unfortunate. Ooh, okay. I really thought... Oh my god, dude. Well, this fucking sucks balls right now. Alright. Perfect, perfect. 1, 2, 3. Get the heal off at least. Dude. Like, at least if you're gonna summon, do it from, like, the ground so I can jump up and punish, like, you know, deal damage to you while you're in your, like, summon animation. Like, have the decency, you know? What is that? That doesn't hit you. Okay, that sucks. No, I'm dead. No. Okay, I was hoping I timed it perfectly so that the bell would save me again. I got the heal off. It's, you know, I'm still at one shot, though, from the boss, so... Just play it safe. Playing it safe does mean do not go for that. Do not go for a punish on that attack. Alright. Basically just farming the silk off of the ads there to get the heal off, which works out. It worked out, I mean. Wow, what is that? Alright, dash me again. Dude, that's insane. Could have spawned like multiple enemies at the same time. Nope, nothing. If I went right there, I would have gotten hit by the fly, and if I stayed still there, which is what I did do, I got hit by the big boy. That's unfortunate. Turn around and hit him every time he slams down. Oh, Tim the One. I guess I need to find like how this is not me trying to make fun of anyone. Genuinely, how do I make it more obvious that I'm doing a solo chat, like, or that I'm doing a challenge, that I'm not like playing the game normally? I feel I have it on big text right at the top of the screen, right? So clearly that's not good enough. Should I just put it above my head on the webcam? Like there should be space for it. Like if I put the text Pogo Only challenge like right on top of my head on like right on top of my webcam, is that more visible? Oh my god, I don't understand, like, he moves so perfectly to where I can't get a punish in sometimes. Right. The secret here, I think, is protecting the fractured mask for as long as physically possible. Wow. Like, literally, how does that damage me? Of all things, how does it damage me? Okay, good. Kill your little buddy. That's good. Now, I got a lot of good damage in that sequence just then. I had full focus when I was getting all those hits in, so that was a lot of good damage. Oh my god, dude. It's like when you do your charge, you look like you're gonna like fly down to me and then charge to damage me, but you never do. Well, that's not true. You don't never do. You just don't do it a lot of the time. See, I was ready for it that time. Literally, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do there, bro. That's insane. Like, what? Literally, what is that? Okay, good stagger. No, I totally messed up and I fudged my window. All right, yes, do that. Look at that! I completed my hunter's journal. There was enough of that guy killing his own teammate for that to complete my hunter's journal. That's so fun. That's so funny. All right, that was my fault. I had no reason to just try to like jump and move there. I should have like dashed through, so I was out of the way of any harm. All right. 1, 2, 3. He's doing this again. Nice. Although, can't capitalize off of it because I'm just out of position. Oh, look, I completed the other Hunter's Journal. Nice. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Okay, this is bad. I'm very vulnerable here. I am one tap from the boss right now. Dude, there are way too many enemies. Way too many enemies spawned in. Okay, good, good. He cleared some of them out for me. That's good. I'm a fan of that. Alright, just charge me. Yeah, there we go. That's a little unfortunate, but I'm still decent right now. Please kill him. Oh, thank God. No, dude, what is this? I got a little too greedy there, I guess. That's fine. There's just no way. There's actually just no way. What do you mean I don't... What was that sequence, bro? Oh my God, these pogos, dude. These pogos are pissing me off, man. Oh my God, these pogos are just pissing me off the way... They're just barely off of where they need to hit, dude. Oh my God. On the final boss of Act 3, that's sick. Fun fight. Definitely challenging. Does he know about the comeback fight? Yeah, I've 100% of this game, Cortini. This is not my first playthrough. Noah. That's funny. That's funny timing. Change my crest. The only thing is, I don't have any usable crests for this challenge right now. That's one thing that I'll probably never be able to just not have to repeat, because there is not enough room on the screen for me to have like the full rules of the challenge, what is allowed, what's not allowed. But that's not as bad. Like, the general idea of it should be conveyed across effectively with the words Pogo Only challenge, I think. I just did find the better place on the screen to put the words, I guess. Okay. Alright, full poke. Literally, I'm punished for even having the thought. Just for having the thought. I'm sure you could tell exactly what I was about to say based off of just the words that I did. The word and a half that I was able to get out there. Right, that was insane, by the way, that I pogoed off of you, but then still took the damage. You're dead. Yeah, you're dead. Okay. Good opportunity to heal there, honestly. You gonna slam down? You are. Wow, that tiny little short hop gets me hit, bro. That's not good. I don't like being so in the corner there. I'm not gonna go for the hit. Alright, could have gotten more hits if I knew you were about to do that. Summoning reinforcements shindig. Please die, please die. No. That sucks. Please kill him? Nope. Not close enough to the ground. And I hit the wall. God dang it. That sucks. Nice. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I dashed away immediately because I was like, I don't want to get caught in whatever he does next. I was not expecting to get the stagger there. Oh, okay. I did position myself well there, and then I get hit immediately after anyway, so it didn't end up mattering. Okay, good. You kill your ally there. Yeah, you're summoning in a lot more of the big guys on this one for some reason. All right, I really need to get a heal off right now. I need to protect my mask. My fractured mask. Good. Perfect. Perfect timing on that. And I even get a couple extra hits in. Absolutely beautiful. All right. We're low-key doing it. This might be the attempt. What is that? Wow, that actually hits me still. Dude, just give me something that I can safely hit you from. Thank you. I just need a heal. Protect my mask. Good. Good. Kill your ally. Okay. Could have gone for the hit there, the pogo there, but that's fine. Very good. Yes, boys. Oh my goodness. Let's fucking go, dude. Whew, holy shit. Got there in the end. Oh my god. That was definitely the toughest fight so far. Widow was pretty challenging, and so was the fourth chorus, but that was definitely the toughest fight for this challenge so far. Oh, but every challenge can be beaten. GG's, dude. GG's. Hell yes. Yeah, this is Pogo Only. This is Pogo Only. Yeah. That's so weird that... Oh, no. Is my... God damn it. Seraphim. I'm so sorry. I've been missing your chats. And Will Kitty, if you've been chatting in Twitch chat, I've been missing it this whole time because my freaking OBS overlay hasn't been having them on the screen. Yeah, literally both of you guys have been chatting this whole time and I just haven't seen any of them. Fucking thank you, OBS. I really appreciate it. You know what? That's not even OBS's fault. That's literally Stream Elements' fault. Oh, here, let me pull this up because it should surely it's connected from this one, right? Yeah, it is. And this won't let me see YouTube chat, which kind of sucks. But YouTube has been pretty dead, so that's fine. I'm stuck on Biowater. I hate it. Biowater is definitely an area. Whoa, kitty. Hitbox of fucking P, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Pogo hitbox should be, but you, Seraphim. I don't know if you just if you came from Twitch or came from TikTok or not. You'd be pretty surprised how many people on TikTok have asked, like, have said something just like, "Oh, bro, you could just hit him like while he's in the air, or just like slash him, do up slash, or like do something like that." You know, you'd be surprised on how many messages I've gotten from that, which I think is like mostly like a fault of the positioning of Like, I think that's mostly the fault of the UI on TikTok, because I have the text at a place that's pretty easy to read, but it's like supposedly the UI of TikTok is like blocking where I put the text, so I guess it's really not in a place that's easy to read. Yeah, Witch Pogo is very strong, so I think that'll be a cool trade-off if I do end up using the Witch, which is like, it's like I have a very strong attack with it, but I don't have any way of healing because I can only heal by damaging, you know, by damaging enemies. So it'll be like a cool. All right, bet Seraphim, that makes sense. Because it'll be like a cool. Wow, like that's how bad this Pogo is that I didn't even hit the guy just then. Look at that. Wow. This crest fucking is ass cheeks, bro. I hate the beast crest. Look at that. That's not even hitting him. I'm taking damage because I'm like too close to him, I guess, when I start it. It's interesting. Maybe for bosses, but definitely not for just exploring. Definitely not for just exploring. The hunter is just my bread and butter, anyways. I'll always love the hunter crest, I think. All right, fastest way to get out of here. I guess probably just going through here. I don't even know what's next, bro. Like, what's next right now? Do I need to I don't think I need to explore anything else of Farfields. No, let's how much guap do I have right now? 250. I have no guap. I'm broke. I was gonna say maybe go to Forge Daughter. Oh, I'll take some rosaries though. Maybe go to Forge Daughter and buy out her stock, you know? But nope, I do not have enough money to do that. So that's kind of making me think like I just completed another Hunter's Journal, by the way, or at least I started one, I guess. Yeah, no money makes me feel like it's not even worth going to the area where Forge Daughter is and exploring that section, because it's like I don't even know what am I gonna find there. But at the same time, who knows? Maybe I'll find like a memory locket or something. I do want one of those. I'm on Widow right now, and I have not unlocked a single new crest. I don't know where the crests were in Silo Ran TikTok the other day. I mean, the Hunter's crest is perfectly good as the only crest. How did the money fly to you? It's one of the tools. It's like the Gathering Swarm from the first game, but it's just the equivalent in this game. You buy it in like the very first shop, so it's not that hard to get. Shard bundle. No pin upgrades challenge next. That I feel like, honestly, maybe hot take. That would be easier than this. No damage upgrades would probably be easier than this, because at least you can still play the game normally when you're playing like that. With this, you're like straight up like It's a completely different way to play the game. All right, so the thing is, I can't do that. I will lose. I cannot damage the enemies that are there. Well, Kitty, I will tell you this, but I won't tell you where, because you should explore and see if you can find it for yourself. There is another bench in Bilewater. Somewhere in Bilewater, there's another bench. But it is stupid. It is a stupid bench. All right, I want to come back here with double jump once I have it. Okay, this is... What is this? Some shards? Sure. I do look, he needs shards. Like, I have enough to do the, I have enough to get the, to do the wish for, like, donating them or whatever, but more is always better. What is this gonna do? Just rearrange these? Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't need double jump to come back here, and this is like, I'll just, like, drop in. Oh, hell yeah. This is another silk upgrade, right? Nope, I only have one. Okay. I thought maybe it was gonna give me the silk upgrade, but clearly not. All right, yeah, I do not need to come back here with double jump. I completely lied. Get this out of here. All right, so it's good that I came down here. Do you actually want me to tell you? Well, Kitty, do you actually want me to tell you? Because I'm not going to tell you unless you directly ask, you know. But at the same time, I'm also not going to be like one of those guys who's like, oh, just explore. You'll find it. Tee-hee, tee-hee. Please just be... Fuck, it's shards. Okay. I need to literally do, like, the dodging Olympics to get out of here without dying. Without getting hit, at least. I mean, I had a lot of health, so not without dying. So what's the challenge I'm doing? It's just Pogo only. The only way I'm allowed to damage enemies is by Pogoing them. That's the challenge. Ow. Ow. Okay. You know what? I'm out of here. Okay, I got you, Will Kitty. It is like on the way. Okay, first of all, let me ask you this, because I need to ask you if you have this or not to know. Wow, this was the worst possible bench I could have respawned at. Do you have double jump, Will Kitty? Do you have double jump? Alright, get me the fuck out of here, low-key. Alright, so now let me go back to Bone Bottom. I think I'm ready to turn in some of these quests and like see what other quests I have to do. No, go down here, I think. Okay, so you're probably in the area where the other bench is, or like you've gotten there. You definitely can get there if you have double jump. There is a pool of the gunk water, of the gunky water that you can drop into, and then there's like a breakable wall on the right or whatever in that pool of gunky water. If you break that wall, it leads you. Oh, Twitch. Okay, I'll wait then. Just let me know when. Just say when you're back. Well, they definitely can't hear me while I'm saying this. So. All right, drop me down, please. Drop me down, please. Come to me, my bellboy. You're actually my bell girl, cause you're the mama. All right, well, Kitty. So there's one of the pools of the gunky water that you can drop into. If you drop into that pool of the gunky water, there's also a breakable wall like on the right. So look for some gunky water you can drop into where there's a breakable wall on the right, and then that will lead you to the path where the bench is. And the other like to help you narrow it down a little more is the like you need double jump to get to that area. Like that's a post double jump area. So it's not gonna be just anywhere. Okay, hell yeah, memory locket. That's actually fire that I just got that. All right, let me donate for this life-saving bridge, which I actually, you know, this is kind of lame. You don't even get a reward for these donation quest lines, huh? That's kind of sad. People are already doing challenges. Yeah, Noel. The game's been out for what? I think 2 weeks as of this last Thursday. So, bro, it's crazy how fast some people beat it. Like, I was like, dang, I took too long to beat the game, you know, for myself. And because there were people who were like beat it on like day 3 or whatever, you know. I'm over here starting a challenge on week 2, but to some people that's also still really early. Okay, let me do a quick little roundup here. So, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn. So I need a lot more memory crests. How many do I have? 2. So 10. Okay. Okay. That's something, definitely. Let me unlock both of these. Man, you don't even get a blue for this? Damn. I guess that's balanced. But that's just crazy. That is just crazy. Axelier, I totally understand, man. I totally understand. I mean, if you would like to come back and watch the content, I do stream on YouTube there, and YouTube saves the VODs of all the streams, you know, so you can check those out after if you actually want to see the challenge. But I totally understand. I would not be watching personally. I would also not be watching a stream if I was gonna get spoiled from it. So I totally understand that if you can't watch. Okay, let me go. All right, I have a couple more cloths that I need to grab. I think I have enough fleas to do this, and then. Yeah, Terrible Tyrant, I just can't do it yet. I don't have a way to damage the boss. I'll have to think of a different way. Let's go to the Moss Druid now, though. Yo, Jesse, thank you so much for the follow over on TikTok. I appreciate it. You're the best for that. Thank you. Whoa, did you guys see that? I clipped through a little bit and, like, double jump and, like, wall jumped off that tiny little portion of the wall. That was weird. I'm not... Oh, shit. Yeah, Whoa Kitty, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm not this far in yet. However, I've seen enough spoilers and somehow I still get surprised by this game. That is just a true mark of how, like, insane this game is. That you... Like, literally, exactly. You can see, like, a lot of spoilers for this game. Doesn't matter. The game is still going to throw something at you and you're just like, what the fuck? I cannot believe that just happened, you know? I think that is a sign of just how... One of the signs of how amazing this game is, definitely. There are others, without a doubt. Don't hit me. I was picking up my pilgrim shawl, lady. Bug? I don't know why I called that bug a lady. That is most definitely one of the it bugs of this game. There are bugs that are ladies in this game. You actually play as one. I currently am playing as one of the bugs that is a lady. Just like me with the tree boss, I had no idea that he existed. Sadly, I was watching a Rusty video and he didn't. I don't remember. Did he say? I don't even remember because like if he gave a spoiler warning and I still like kept watching, then that's on me for sure. That's definitely on me. But I feel like he didn't even. Oh my god. I feel like. Oh, you know what? No, I'm chilling. This is well. Whatever. It's not a big deal. I just rested at a bench. This is me re-exploring this area, but I'm also killing those guys specifically for a wish, so it's not really like I'm just grinding them. It's like it is something that I should just continue the only pogoing on. But anyway, yeah, I was watching a Rusty video, and I want to say that he did not even give a spoiler warning, you know, which I feel like is crazy because surely he would have, right? Like if you don't know who Rusty is, he's a YouTuber who does like videos on different games, and so he did a lot of Hollow Knight videos back when that game first came out. So he's doing Silksong videos now, you know? And I was watching one of his videos before I had finished the game, just like ranking the crests, ranking the weapons. And he showed gameplay of a boss that I hadn't fought yet. And I was like, dang, I wish I wouldn't have watched this video if I knew he was going to show that gameplay. So either he gave a spoiler warning and I'm just an idiot for watching the gameplay and that's completely on me. Or he low-key sold me by like putting that footage on. Without giving a spoiler warning. I'm not sure. Whoa, Kitty. Not really. I don't really listen to Tyler, the Creator. I listen to a lot of different music genres, like, here and there. There's not really one that I exclusively listen to. Pretty much the only exception, stuff that I don't listen to, is, like, death metal, like, heavy metal music, screamo type stuff, and, like, rap. I don't really listen to pretty much any rap, and I really don't like screamo, like, death metal music either. But, like, I have some, like, when I was younger, I pretty much only listened to, like, dubstep and EDM and stuff, you know, so there's still a lot of that in my music rotation, but, like, I've gotten into jazz, into, like, old classic rock. My girlfriend got me into, like, more, like, indie pop punk type music, stuff like that. But I don't really listen to any rap at all, really. So no, I do not listen to Tyler, the Creator. What is my favorite area? I honestly still haven't decided. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like let me take a look. I don't know. I think the areas in this game, maybe it's just because there's a lot of them. Maybe Hunter's March is my favorite area, honestly. I really enjoyed going through Hunter's March on my first playthrough. So maybe I'd say Hunter's March is my favorite area. All right, Garb of the Pilgrims. I think I just get some money for this, right? Yeah. All right, what other quests do I have right now? I know I got to do the Silver Bells. The Lost Fleas. Let me go turn that in. And we can take a trip up to Greymore together. I want to go straight, yeah. To Greymore we go. Yeah, but I'd say I guess in this game my favorite area would probably be Hunter's March. All right. Here's what I think. I need to do some experimenting and find out if there is any way at all for me to damage enemies that are immune to pogoing, right? My first instinct would be maybe if I put poison and flint slate on at the same time, I could maybe damage the enemies, like if I poison them, right? Maybe maybe the drill and plus poison could damage them. And the drill might be the only tool I let myself use. Because it is a pogo, technically. But I might just do something that's like, oh, I can only use the drill for enemies that can't be hit by normal pogos. But I'm not sure. I was just scrolling, found this live, and then I hear you say my favorite area is Hunter's March. I guess that's not a popular opinion. I would say it was an area I really enjoyed exploring on my first playthrough, because it gave me such like Mantis Village vibes of like, this is kind of like a side area that you can come back to later, but if you do it now, it's like a cool like early game challenge, you know? And like what else, you know? There's no area that's like as beautiful or breathtaking as City of Tears, in my opinion. Like, I'm not gonna say Bilewater or Sinner's Road. I'm also not gonna say Shellwood or Greymore, you know? And the cathedral, not the cathedral, why am I blanking on the name of the Citadel? It's like, it's such a big area that I mean, I don't know. Maybe, if anything, maybe my other favorite is the Cogwork Core, maybe? Like, maybe that would be my favorite area. Did I fix my link tree, by the way? There's nothing wrong with the link tree, Mocha. What it is that for some reason, when you click on my bio from the TikTok live, the link is, it's not a hyperlink that you can click on. But when you go to my like normal, like TikTok page, my normal bio, like if you go to my bio from normal TikTok, then the link should work. That's at least what I seemed like to me. Oh, Sherma! What the heck? Sherma, you're here? No way. I didn't know you came here. That's so cool. That's awesome. The Discord link in my link tree does not work. That I did not know. Hold on. So then probably what I did, probably what I did in that case was I just put like I generated an invite link or whatever, and I didn't make sure that it doesn't expire. I could probably fix that in like a couple minutes here. Just give me a few moments. I guess I do want to do this. So let me see. Okay. Let's see. Make Discord invite link permanent. Invite the channel? I don't think it's... Yes. Edit invite link. Never. No limit. Generate new link. Copy. Okay. I need to just go to Linktree, not the page, but like I need to log into my account and fix it. Almost done, you guys. Just give me a few more moments. The only guy the Hornet respects, true. Okay. Why is this just not loading? There we go. Discord. Okay, edit. Wait. Weekly trend, community channels. Okay. There we go. Do I need to click like save? Is it just automatic? I guess it's good. All right, Mocha, go ahead and try it again and let me know if it works. If it doesn't work, it should be updated. Go ahead and try it again. This is indeed the only guy that Hornet respects. The game is too easy. Yo, you know what? My thoughts exactly, and that's why I said, fuck it, bro. Pogo only. This game's too easy. I didn't die enough times against Lost Lace. Now let me fight her without being able to attack her with 90% of my moveset. My thoughts exactly. You know, I could not agree more. Alright, you guys I'm just gonna have to kind of fucking ignore, because I also can't really hit you without pogoing. Or with pogoing. Can I get a single silver bell? Well, hey, there we go. They actually answered. They answered my question. How nice. Ow. Oh, no. Yeah, I realized that was happening, and I realized fast enough, thankfully. This is the starting area. Bell Hermit, you have any silver bells down there? Nope. Oh my goodness, that was close. Favorite area is Wisp Thicket, because I like the fireflies a lot. Wisp Thicket's really cool. I think I think visually the firefly things are cool, but I gotta completely disagree with you in terms of actually dealing with them. I can't say that I like them because of how annoying they are to actually deal with. So I definitely cannot say Wisp Thicket is among my favorite areas. The vibe of it is pretty cool. Like the aesthetics and the vibe is pretty cool, but the area itself, not so much. Not so much. I think I have been here before. This is... Oh, I did just see another bell. It worked? Bet. You know what? Now, especially if people are going to be joining it, like, I haven't really been active. I haven't really been too active in the Discord. I'll start being a little more active. Something I think would be a lot of fun to do. It's just, like... Maybe now that I'm doing more, like, the challenge stuff for SILKSONG and the main playthrough of it is done, I'll have more time to do this. But I think some community night, like night rain runs or something like that would be pretty fun. Although people who join the server for SILKSONG content might not be interested in something like that though, because that's what I did on my streams primarily before starting before SILKSONG came out was night rain. No, I had the same thing, Mocha. I had the same thing. Oh, I'm in Greymore still. Oops. That's fine, though, actually, because it's right next to Bellheart. I had the same thing, Mocha, where, like, for some reason, when I was viewing the TikTok live and clicked on, like, my bio, the channel bio or whatever, the link tree link that was there, it was, like, the text was there, but it didn't work as, like, a link you could click on, you know? I had the same thing. But then, I know for a fact, if you, like, go to my normal TikTok bio, like, my bio, my profile or whatever on TikTok, in the bio, there is the link that's there does work if you go normally. It's weird. I have no idea why TikTok has their thing set up like that, but it should be something that's on TikTok's end. Yo, Vatican City, bro, welcome in. It's been a little while. Open up this shortcut, because for some reason I never did. Alright, how many more bells do I need? I think you need 8 in total. I have 5. That's pretty good. Let me see. You need 8 in total? Yes, so 3 more. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Oh, there's one. I literally just watched that fall from the ceiling. That's interesting. Oh, apparently I've never been here before. That's cool. wish the spikes, like off topic, but I wish the spikes didn't destroy the Geo in this game. The rosaries. It's annoying because you can't like even with the magnet charm, that shit still goes away, you know? Like the Geos still break. The rosaries still break. Quite annoying. Alright, I need 2 more bells, please. Please, game. Certainly, I don't know what the fastest way to farm. Yes, Vatican City. I did already do 100% playthrough. This is not my first time playing the game. This is not my first time playing the game. Oh, okay, you're guarding it though. Yeah, jump. Perfect. Give me this. Please hurry. Hornet! Oh my gosh. Of course you take damage, Hornet. You were fighting Carmelita yesterday. That or First Sinner is definitely my favorite boss. Carmelita is such an amazing boss. What a fun fight. Beautiful music. Very, very challenging, you know, compared to the average boss in the game. Like, overall, very good fight. Alright, hold on. I just heard the sound of a bell hitting the ground. That could have just been the enemy. But I need to double check and make sure that a silver bell didn't just spawn in just now. Okay, that definitely was the sound of the enemy. There we go. Take this. Even if you take damage. Okay. That's fine. That works. Is it a completely different map? Yeah. As Mocha says. Yes. This is a new game completely. It is a completely new game. Yeah, Cogwork Dancers is definitely high up there for sure. Cogwork Dancers is a lot of fun. Silver bell deposited. W's. Little rosary necklace for that. Honestly, not even a good reward. Okay, craw bug clearing and then missing courier. All right, so I know the fastest way to get the missing courier is probably going to be from Bone Bottom. Lost Lace is probably the favorite. Yeah, I mean, obviously Lost Lace is really good. It's the final boss of the game, right? They had to make it good, so that's fair. I was I don't know. I'm a little underwhelmed by Lost Lace. Not in terms of the challenge. Like it was significantly challenging. It took me probably over an hour or close to an hour of attempts to beat. You know, so that aspect of it wasn't the disappointing part. But I feel like it could have been. I don't know. Lace being the final boss was a little like not what I was expecting. Like, you fight Lace 3 times in the game. It's kind of a little lame for it to be the final boss. And I feel like something like, like a Void consumed Grandmother Silk would have been cooler. Just straight up. That's in my opinion. A Void consumed Grandmother Silk would have been cooler. I have explored this area before, so I know I just smacked that guy normally, but that's fine. Alright, so apparently the fastest way to get through here is not going to be... It is indeed not going to be with through Bone Bottom. I guess I will be going through Shellwood after all. Can you kill the little flames or not? If you're talking about in the Wisp Spigot, I don't think you can. I do not think you can. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Mocha, because it was kind of the same in the first Hollow Knight. Like, some of the craziest difficult challenge bosses that you'd think of in Hollow Knight, most of those are DLC. Nightmare King Grim, Absolute Radiance, you know, the Pure Vessel, that kind of stuff. There's a travel in Shellwood. Why do I not remember that? I guess it makes sense. This is the one that takes you to the Blasted Steps. Yeah. Alright, now I actually do need to go through this area and get all the poly parts as well. Need to do a thorough exploration of this area, but let me just do this quest first. And then it's probably getting close for me to, time for me to wrap. It's getting close to time for me to wrap. Okay, perfect. Probably, right? Just buy this bench just to have it. I don't know why, but after the boss nerf up, I've been getting crazy frame drops. Oh, That's pretty weird. I don't... That's definitely pretty weird. I can tell you that I have not experienced anything like that, so... I'm not sure what's going on with that, but that definitely doesn't sound right, you know? There shouldn't be anything like that happening. This man is taking a twisty-turvy path right now. Okay, I literally hear you, bro. I know you're like... Yeah, you're down here. Oh my god, there's no way. I just did that, bro. Imagine how crazy the SILKSONG DLCs will be. I'm definitely excited for them. I'm definitely excited for them. Oh, I rested at this bench. I'm so smart. Dude, I'm literally so smart for that. I think SILKSONG DLCs will be amazing, personally. Hold on, this is another way into the Wormways, right? Ooh, definitely it is. Okay, I can get to it from the Shell Heart. That's good. Alright. I know that. Or from Shellwood. I don't need the simple key to get into the Wormways. Alright. Come on, Pilby, whatever your name is. Tip. Pilby is the little wanderer from the beginning of the game. That's who Pilby is. Alright, you're free to go, buddy. Hopefully no Pantheons? Man, Vatican, I could not disagree with you more on that. I am hopefully yes Pantheons. That's my opinion. I definitely want there to be Pantheons. Like, there are a lot of really fun fights in this game that I would love to be able to just, like, fight at any time, you know? Rather than having to, like, play through the game to get to them. Lost Lace, as an example. The final boss. Like, Carmelita is probably the biggest example, bro. I would love to be able to fight her more often. Alright, Bellheart. Lady, oh lady. I got your bug back. I got your bug back, lady. Sell me more goodies. I don't drop that off at the thing. I drop it off at the actual lady. Okay. Hadastama. Alright, so this will probably be decent. That's obviously good. That's obviously good. I need 2 more memory lockets to get what I need, so definitely good. You know what I don't understand about this game? Why the fuck is the get extra geo thing? Why is the get extra geo thing like in like why is it post double jump, bro? The tool that the get extra geo tool. Why is it post double jump? That's so late in the game for something like that, you know? That should be like one of the earlier things you get, in my opinion. Alright, now I could just look up the locations of the polyparts. That's definitely something I could do. I think there's 6 of them in total. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. There are 6 polyparts in total. And I think I have 2 of them already, which is pretty good. No, I might have just screwed myself. Yep, I did. Okay. Did I never get this, I never got that... I never got the elevator that's there? That's crazy. Whoa. Aren't you... I never hit you guys out of your shell. Why are you already, like, flying around like that? Alright, I need to get to this. Here we go. Ooh, what is this? The long pin. I forgot about that. I mean, I didn't forget about that existing. I just forgot that that's where you get it. That's pretty good. Yo, Butterdog, welcome in. Thank you for coming over to Twitch. I appreciate that. I do, obviously Twitch would be ideally the better platform to grow on. So anytime someone comes over from there or to there, that's I love to see it for sure. And yo, Butterdog, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate the support, man. Enjoy the emote. I forget which emote is the following tier emote. Obviously, for most emotes on Twitch, you have to be a subscriber, which has the monetary cost to it, but you do still get some emotes and stuff for just for following. I forget which it is though that I have it set that you get for following. Okay. Where, like, what other polyparts do I need to get? You know what? I was gonna say I probably like did do a good job of exploring the area, like the area where the boss is, but I didn't actually. I really didn't. So let me go back. It's these. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. What the heck? I don't remember I figured that you'd get like one maybe for following. I forgot that you get so many. Well, enjoy the emotes. The Fooly Cooly suite of emotes. Okay, that makes sense that I set it up that way. That does indeed make sense. Okay, so the thing is, I obviously do not want to be fighting Sister Splinter right now, so I will not be doing that. But I do need to go to this area because there is going to be some stuff. I think up here is something. Yes. Okay, it's just a shard bundle. That would be cool if they made like a Firefly type bug. That would be pretty cool. Ezekiel, chill, brah. Brah. You got to chill, brah. And I just wasted time by dropping down there. Okay, I figured there would be something down there, but I guess not. All right. So I do. Okay, so I know that there's going to be a polypart somewhere, or like a polypart or two somewhere in this like section of the map. Obviously, I have to be careful not to fight Sister Splinter, but this is fine because I can just get to the area above her by doing that. Yo, Boxy 2092. Thank you also so much for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. By the way, do I know where the pin upgrader is in Act 3? Yes. Literally, I can show you right now. He's over here. Over here. In Shellwood, you have to, like, talk to him over here. I think there's, like, a mini-boss you fight or something like that. And then he moves back to the town. Now, you still have to find the third pale oil or whatever. But that's where he is, like, in the game. Okay, some hidden wall here. Ooh, okay. This is probably going to be another polypart. Okay, please. Please don't kill me. There we go. Get me the fuck out of here. Like, please and thank you. All right. Give me this, and I'm out of here. Now where am I? All right, surely that's going to be the only polypart that's there, obviously, right? Okay, directly below me. Let me just to be sure, let me check. Yeah, definitely. All right, I've gotten one so far from what I missed. The honeycomb pin? Nah, well, like, the first honeycomb pin you get is not the final version, no. But the final version still has the honeycomb pattern on it, though. This is kind of a waste of time, I'm pretty sure, right? Like, it's not gonna be there. It's definitely not. Alright, let me just make sure, because I know where one of them is right now. Whoa, Kitty, have you like upgraded your nail like a lot? Like, you know, have you gotten multiple nail upgrades? Really, have you gotten the hive steel nail? Okay, yes, I did get that one. You don't really care about spoilers? Okay. Well, like, once you get to like the third upgrade or something like that of the nail, it's called the hive steel nail. You get like on the nail itself. You don't see it when you're swinging it. Like, you have to look at it in your inventory. But on the nail itself, it has like a pattern on it of like the hive from the first game. Because Hornet was trained and she was given her weapon by the bugs from the hive. So her nail, like, once it like is polished enough, shows that part of it. All right, bet another mass shard. That's nice. So I could go. Like, I'm ready now to go and get to buy a mass shard from any of the vendors, and that'll be a health upgrade. I think I got 2 upgrades. Yeah, so the first upgrade you get is like sharpens it or whatever. The second one is something else, but then the third one is the one that gives you that specific thing I'm talking about right now. Alright, let me try not to die here. Oh, I say that and then die. Perfect. Okay, that's fine though. How many of these hearts do I have right now? 4, so I need 2 more. There's probably gonna be one in like this area. Like, there is one in this room, but I got it already. I don't think there's 2 in this room. Now there should be one up there that I haven't gotten yet. I don't think I've been up here yet. Oh, nice. I fucking RKO'd that guy into the spikes and he died. That was funny. Alright, one more. Where is it going to be? I cannot tell you off the top of my head. Right, that right there is actual Grey Root himself. Where is the second Mass Shard? Bro, you can't be asking me something like that, Butterdog. I think there's what, 20 Mass Shards in this game? I don't know which one you're asking about when you say the second one. Remember in Silksong, if you go to Ruff's painful exploring area and there's something at the end. Brownie, I am not sure what you mean by that. Ruff's painful exploring area. Now there is actually a total of 5. There's a 5 upgrades to the health, meaning that there are 20 shards in total because each one takes 4. Okay, I need to grab my my cocoon here, and then I can get myself out of this place. No! Oh, WI frames. I only take 1 hit instead of 2. Nice. The painful explore. Brownie, dude, I have 100% of the game. You don't have to like spoiler shield me. What is the you're talking about bile water? I'm guessing that when you say painful exploring, I would assume you're talking about bile water. There's something at the end. The rough, painful. Yeah, that even still, that doesn't. I'm still not really sure what you're specifically telling me about. I'm gonna die on this hill. LOL Baker, my bad, bro. I'm gonna die on this hill. Hollow Knight is better. I have not fully thought about my opinion on that. Therefore, I cannot like give you my opinion on it because I don't know what that opinion is quite yet. I would say I feel you though, because I do have like there is a certain part of me that just like instinctually I'm like, man, I just enjoyed Hollow Knight more the first time I played it than I enjoyed this game. So I want to say Hollow Knight's better overall, you know, like I want to say that. But to be honest, like I've had a lot of time to age with Hollow Knight, you know. Hollow Knight has gotten a lot of DLCs that put things that this game doesn't have, you know, like a boss rush and stuff like that. So it's not so easy to just put one over the other for me personally. Anywhere that is a difficult section with something at the end is probably a flea or a silk fragment. Yeah, I mean, just in general, yeah. I love both of these games, but Hollow Knight is just something else. Hollow Knight's story is probably better in my opinion. I like the lore and stuff of Hollow Knight more. But this game, like the combat in this game is just objectively better, right? The only thing is, I just wish there were more. I liked more of the weapons in the game or the crests of the game. That's my only thing. I wish I liked more of them, because really the only one I really like is there's like half of them I just don't like at all and wouldn't consider using. You know, the Reaper, the Beast. I don't like either of those basically at all. I guess those are the only two that I straight up don't like. The Architect is probably a lot of fun if I like ever get to use it. All right, now I am officially parted out. I do not know where the last one is. This is unfortunate. Which is unfortunate. It's not there. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna look it up. I like Wanderer the most night-like. Yeah, Wanderer is a lot of fun. I'm playing... Oh, wait a minute. Is that it right there? LOL. Okay. There is a... At least... Okay, it's a hive of one of those bugs. I don't know if that necessarily means there's... Yo, what the fuck? Yo, imagine if I could push that guy all the way down into the water. That would have been funny. That would have been good. All right, I see one of the purple fly nest things. I don't know if that means there's going to also be a... Polypart here, though. It could just be that it's just the bugs. Alright. It indeed was just the bugs. That's a little unfortunate. And that was also unfortunate, but that's fine. Link, which boss are you talking about? Are you talking about, Sister Splinter? Yeah, it's not there. We did figure that out. And yeah, I mean, Baker, I think most people just say that because it's the it's just the easiest to use, you know, at least because it's like the normal moveset of it is not that good in my opinion. Is not the easiest to use because it's like you don't hit under you and you don't hit to the sides of you when you like hit up, you know, and when you hit to the side you don't hit under you, you know. But it is definitely the easiest to use because of the down slash. So okay, so funnily enough, Link, I have passed through this area already, but I have not killed Sister Splinter. I did the skip because for this challenge, killing her would be absolutely insane. Like, I probably will kill her eventually, but like I'm nowhere near able to kill her right now. All right, polyp, heart, locations. Okay, that's a handy little map. One to the right of there. I think I already got that one. I already got those two, and I definitely got that one. I definitely got that one. You know what? I think number 3 is the one I didn't get because I definitely got 5 and I definitely got 4. So it must be number 3, which is in the weave, the room where you get the wall climb ability. Luckily, I'm in a spot where it's not too hard to reach that area. Oh my god, I'm doing it again, bro. I'm taking this guy on a trip with me. Look at this. This is so funny. Oh, bro, I almost brought him all the way, but he slipped out right at the end. Yeah, I don't like the Reaper Crest at all either, to be honest. You could use the Architect Crest here. Architect's Crest, and have enough silk so you can bind and get your tools back. Get your silk shot back. Hold on. Have enough silk so you can bind and get your tools silk shot back. Well, oh yeah, literally I see it. That's so stupid that I didn't just get that from the beginning. Baker, I can't use silk shot. Like, that would be going against the rules of the challenge for what I'm doing right now. So that might be why. Imagine the damage of Volt Vessels with poison. Volt Vessels? Which one is Volt Vessels again? Is that that's the red tool that does the electricity? I never really used that much. I never really used that tool. Because I was like, dude, let me just use the one that makes my spells do electricity. And that would be like, that's way better. Because I can, you know, my like, I'll still get the electricity, like, I'll have fun with electricity or whatever, but instead of having to use a tool that's, like, hard to aim with, I can just use my spells that I'm already good at aiming with. Alright. This is going to be one piece of the puzzle that could make... This is a very important piece of the puzzle, but by itself, it's not going to be useful. By itself, it's not going to be useful. First, I'll need to get another tool that I could use to deal damage that doesn't actually, like, the tool itself isn't what deals damage, if that makes any sense. Well, no, Baker, I can't, because the cog flies, I can't deal damage with the cog flies. That would be cheating. I personally like the down attack that gives you the orbs, the beast one. Yeah. The only cool part for me about Reaper Crest is the silk mechanic where you like get silk back or whatever. Like that's pretty cool. And again, that's just another point of it making it more user friendly because it like makes it easier for you to heal and everything because you get more silk. So it's very much the beginner friendly crest in my opinion. But it does objectively attack slower. So it is not the highest damaging one. It's not hard to aim. I never really tried using it that much, so I'll take your word for it. That it's just, I'm sure it is very, very strong. Silk shot sense, you have to aim. No, that's not why. That's not why cogflies are cheating. Anything other than down pogo, I can't use. It's the Pogo Only challenge, Baker, so any tool that does damage on its own is not allowed. I got you. Yeah, I got you. All right, let's go get the flea brew. I want to test something out real quick. Exactly. It's the crest for if you haven't played Hollow Knight. I need to talk to you, right? You're gonna give me the flea brew? No, you're just gonna... Okay, I know who you are. Yes, I can use the flea brew. Something that is like a self buff, I can use. So like the flint slate, I can use. The flea brew, I can use. That kind of stuff I can use. All right, so let's put this on. And then put this on. Now when I do this... Aha! Look at that, you guys. Okay. This might be... I might have found the way to damage enemies that can only be pogoed. Let me test it. Let me test it. Alright, you're perfect. Get over here. Wow, it really does not do a lot of damage, though. Oh my god, you're still alive. Okay, so here's the thing. Without the Architect's Crest, there's no universe in which I'm going to be able to do... You're still alive? Wow, look at that. 2 full uses of it is not enough to take out a flea, bro. Not enough to take out one of those fucking fleas. That's... That's not good. That is not a good sign at all. That is actually a very bad sign. Okay. That might not be the secret that that might not be the secret that I thought it was gonna be. That might not be the secret that I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Well, it's something at least. But the thing is, I literally would rather have the bell on than that. And I can just use the flea brew normally. Like at that point, I can just use the normal flea brew. I had this idea, but I thought you were just gonna discard it. I mean, I might not have a choice if... So here's the thing. With Architect's Crest and that, I could refill my tools over and over again and use that, and I could even kill the bosses. The only issue is, if the boss is immune to Pogo, how am I gonna get the Silk from attacking it with the Architect's Crest? That's the only issue. And for something like Skull Tyrant that doesn't have any ads, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to kill the boss. I just will not be able to do enough damage with that. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Yeah, the thing is with the Flint Slate, I'm worried that if an enemy is immune to pogoing, and I hit them and I hit them with the Flint Slate, they're not actually gonna take. They're not gonna get poisoned from that because they didn't really get hit because they're immune to it or whatever. That's my only worry with the Flint Slate. The Flint Slate's gonna be good regardless, because like it's gonna help me deal damage to bosses like in any fight, you know. But in terms of being an option that I can use for the bosses that are immune to like normal, or that are immune to pogoing, I don't know if it's gonna actually make a big difference, honestly. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Okay, let's buy this. Let's buy this. Let's see. The thing is, I have to put it on a knot. On a not hunter one, even though I would want to use it on a hunter one. Okay, then I have to use another one, right? Do I have another one? No. All right, but let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, that's still not enough. God dang it. Okay, I was gonna say let's go to Eva and get the Vesta Crest, but I literally still do not have enough. What about the passive little flames that you get from killing Father of the Flames? No, that doesn't. No, because that's not damaging them with Pogo. Yeah, that's not damaging them with Pogo. I don't think I'll be able to use that. Like, that would be a good, like, maybe I'll do that, like, for the enemies that I can't hit with Pogos. Maybe I'll do that as, like, a kind of middle ground, you know? If that's the only possible way to damage them. But I think that would be cheating, to be honest. I don't think that would be fair. Like that definitely does not adhere to the rules of the challenge, you know. It's dealing damage to enemies without pogoing them, so it's definitely not. All right, on the next stream, we'll probably hit Act 2 on the next stream, most likely, I'd say, because we're getting pretty close to finishing up the Act 1 stuff. Like, I gotta go through Greymore. There's a quest for me to do. Definitely a lot of exploration to do. Then the Blasted Steps. Then Act 2. I mean, actually, you know what? Because Sinner's Road plus Bilewater will be a lot, too. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do, like, a one more, like, finishing up Act 1. Then we go to Act 2 stream. Wait, why is this... Why do I still have a quest marker in Bellheart? What is that? Huh? I never completed the quest to save the town? What? That makes no sense at all. Yo, Boxy 2092. Next stream should be on Tuesday. My normal stream schedule is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Obviously, I'm streaming on a Sunday, not a Saturday. But the Saturday one is usually more like it's like a weekend stream. I try to make it on a Saturday. But if I'm doing something that Saturday or like can't do it on the normal time on Saturday, I'll do it a different time. But Tuesdays and Thursdays at around 6 p.m. EST. That's 6 p.m. my time, so Eastern Standard Time. And then Saturdays is usually around 1 p.m. All right, so what the heck? Why is the town objective still there? Saving the town objective. That's pretty weird. Baker, I think I'm gonna let myself use the drill tool. I think so. I think yes, I'll let myself use the drill tool, but we'll see. Probably it'll be another like middle ground thing where I'll only use it if there's no other way for me to damage the enemies. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, yeah. Well, that is gonna be it on the next stream. Definitely, I'm gonna go through Greymore. Probably is the first thing. Maybe to Sinner's Road and Bilewater also, but probably just Greymore. Then I'll go to Blasted Steps. Obviously, explore that whole area. You know what? I'll probably also go to Wormways too on the next stream and do the quest there, because that's another tool, not crest. That's another tool that I can actually use. The purple one or the blue one, the lifeblood one. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do on the next stream. More catch-up stuff. Probably not going to be too much progressing, but maybe I'll end off the next stream by getting into Act 2. That would be fun. All right, but with that being said, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I will see you guys on the next one, Tuesday at 6 p.m. See ya.